This is a production of Hockey Night in Oswego, only on WTOP.
And after a loss in Skidmore the previous weekend, the Lakers return home to face off against Morrisville State Mustangs in their final home game of the semester before the holiday break. It's the Teddy Bear Toss. Welcome to the Perch, joined by Luke Rosenthal and Tommy Tallarino. I'm Thomas Sturgeon, your host for tonight. Between Morrisville and Oswego State, it is the Teddy Bear Toss. Boys, welcome to it.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be a fun night here in Oswego, here in the Deb. Like you said, it's Teddy Bear Toss, all for a good cause, for Toys for Tots. It's going to be a fun one right before Christmas.
Great event for the community, brings everyone's spirits up. It's just going to be a great night. I got the jumbo frog right here. Can't wait to be throwing this one out on the ice.
And we definitely have our really ammo ready for our Teddy Bear Toss on our end, but as well as the fans, the community, to talk about what it means overall coming in the holiday season, a generous donation with Toys for Tots.
Oh, absolutely. Like you said, generous donation for Toys for Tots. It's a great experience here in Oswego. One of the many. It's like a teal night, it's like a whiteout, and then you have Teddy Bear Toss. It's one of the big three here in the Deb for this Oswego men's hockey team.
Yes, it's one of the big events for the community to bring a great mood into the Christmas year. I love Christmas. I know you guys love Christmas. It's a great way to end the semester.
It's a great way to really end the semester. Last year in the Teddy Bear Toss, Tyson Kirkby, 3 goals. He was Mr. Teddy Bear last year, and he made him fly late in the first period against these Morrisville State Mustangs in a sound victory in SUNY play. But for more on the Teddy Bear Toss, I sat down with head coach Ed Gosick and captain Alex DiCarlo for more.
Well, once the holidays come around, so does the Laker tradition of the Teddy Bear Toss matchups. It's a tradition across the sport of hockey from Division III all the way to the pros, and is a classic way to give back to their local communities.
You know, we've tied it in with Toys for Tots since the beginning here, and it's been a great, highest we've ever had was 1,400 teddy bears or stuffed animals, which all go to needy children in Oswego County. Through our Toys for Tots program.
But it is not just the community that gets excited as the players in the locker room look to each other to see who this year's Mr. Teddy Bear will be when the Lakers score their first goal and the Teddy Bears rain down onto the ice.
Obviously it's huge for the community. We always want to score, and especially when it's with the Teddy Bear Toss, where I think there's a little more excitement for it, so obviously we're excited for that.
Although an exciting event, the Lakers, they still know it is another 2 points in the SUNY that Oswego is attempting to take tonight.
Every game in our league, you have to be prepared. You know, we say to bring your A game or find a way to get the job done, and we're going to have it tomorrow night and Saturday night to be successful.
From WTOP 10 Sports, I'm Thomas Sturgeon.
Well, we got much more to talk about, but we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, it's the last time out for both of these teams, as well as the mid-season blues. We'll talk about that and much more coming up after the break.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I think you could build a house here with how many bricks are being laid in this game.
That is a rapid nosedive, and it is at the point of no return, guys.
Up to Dobson at the point. The cross-ice pass comes to Parise, who's going to extend the lead to 3, but the Columbus Blue Jackets, they're not going down without a fight. Puck loose, out in front of net.
Welcome back to the best show on WTOP. I'm your host, Miss Meg Trivia. And I'm Donna.
We start things off in the pool as 4 members of the Oswego women's swimming and diving team have earned all SUNY honors. Finally, got that old music back. Welcome live inside the Outer Urban Studio for the newest episode of Sports.
Welcome back to Hockey Night in Oswego right here on WTOP 10 as Morrisville comes into town to face off against the number 7 team in the country, the Oswego State Lakers, in the Teddy Bear Toss game. As we mentioned, welcome back to the Perch. Luke Rosenthal, Thomas Telerio, I'm Thomas Sturgeon. We're back at it. Well, let's take a look back at when both of these teams really played last. Morrisville playing on Wednesday against Cortland. They took the loss in overtime to the Red Dragons, and it really was a struggle for the Mustangs.
Yeah, absolutely. They came in to the third period leading 3-2, and then sort of gave it up towards the end of the game there. They could have won that game, ended up going to overtime. Cortland ended up coming out victorious. Curtis Abbott scored twice, once on a power play, and Ryan Creedon, 33 saves in that one. You don't want to be giving up that many shots though, Tommy.
Yeah, and they only had 25 shots on the night on the offensive end. Curtis Abbott scored twice for them. And like you said, the goalie faced 33 shots on goal, a lot more than you want him to. But the power play, 1 for 4 on the night, something to boost his spirits a little bit. But the penalty kill was amazing for him. 4 for 4 on the night. It was a very sloppy game, though, for them. 8 penalties, something they need to clean up here if they want to get a win. But they stayed in the game the whole time and had the lead at one point.
And you look at Cortland on the other hand, Luca Durante going into this game, allowing 3 goals against Morrisville. Is that a test to Morrisville's offense being a lot better compared to last year? Or Luca Durante kind of taking a step off? I guess we'll find out later in the year. But Morrisville really taking a step off. But on the other hand, Oswego, they also did take a step off as well. They went down to Skidmore. I was down there myself with a WNYO, and it really did not work in their favor against the Thoroughbreds on Sunday.
Oh, absolutely not. Like you said, coming into the game 7-1, they had a win against Wilkes in that tournament, very same tournament. Ended up coming out with a loss against Skidmore in the championship round there. 4-1. Shane Bull scored the lone goal for Oswego. Cal Shell only finished with 19 saves. So they were giving up quite a bit of shots, not something that the Lakers have been accustomed to this season. They've been accustomed to passing the puck around, getting offense from a lot of different players. That was not the outcome in that one.
Yeah, they had a ton of energy in the first game, put up 38 shots and 1 for 3 on the power play there, but they just couldn't find the back of the net in the second game. You know, very sloppy in the second game. They had the Olympic-sized ice, like you said, Thomas, and it just didn't play well in their factor.
Yeah, it didn't play well in their factor at all. I mean, you look at 4-1 was the score. Skidmore did tally an empty net at the end of the game, but Oswego, their last goal was with about 2 minutes left to play in that third period. At that point, it didn't really mean much. They were already down 3-0. They were trying to fight back with a 5-minute major, but couldn't really get anything going when it came to this game.
Yeah, maybe it looks like Oswego maybe had overlooked this, the Mustangs, or not the Mustangs, the Thoroughbreds a little bit just coming into this game, and it might have been a little bit of a trap game for those Lakers.
Yeah, you know, they won 7 in a row. It was Thanksgiving weekend. They were hitting the road on a tournament, just sluggish legs on the ice, and nothing you can do there.
And on the other hand, you compare really the two teams last time out. They kind of look in different trends. Oswego taking a loss finally. However, Morrisville building a character loss as well against Cortland, a very reputable SUNYAC opponent.
Yeah, like we said earlier, they had a lead in that game. Cortland is a really good team in the SUNYAC, really great team in the SUNYAC, and for them to be able to compete, and not just compete, but lead the game for a majority of it and look good, that's got to be a testament to their character and what's to come later on in the season.
And in terms of momentum, Tommy, really, Oswego, on the other hand, they finally take their first loss out of the USCHO poll, really against Hobart, and then following Skidmore in 15. So at the same time, it does build character when it comes to Oswego. Skidmore, really competitive team.
Yeah, I mean, Skidmore, they fought their heart out. It's something to build off of for this game. Maybe this time out, put another upset city maybe, try to look forward to that. As for Oswego, you just want to get back to fundamental hockey there on the ice.
And then Luke, on the other hand, for Morrisville, they're on the uptick against Cortland. They played a very hard-fought game. Cortland team definitely not to mess around with. In a 4-3 game, they took them to overtime. They just couldn't complete that full 60 minutes of play.
Yeah, couldn't get it quite done. They couldn't have, the icing on the cake, so to speak, in the end of that game. But I think that was definitely there's no moral victories in hockey, but that could very well be considered a moral victory. They're not too great on the season record-wise, and that's a game that you could build off of, Tommy. Absolutely. You got to build off of somewhere, but when we come back, it's going to be a little bit more of us, as well as the guys right behind me in the Steve Levy press box. It's Kyle Spizak and Michael Shetler on the call tonight. We're going to take a quick break when we come back after this.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back to Hockey Night in Oswego right here on WTOP 10 to really wrap up the semester between Morrisville State and Oswego State right here in the wheelhouse. Welcome back to the Perch. Thomas Turgeon, Rosenthal, Talarino, we're back, and typically we go into the numbers game, but let's go into discussion now, shall we? The first one you got to talk about, Oswego did get their first loss besides number 1 ranked Hobart all the way back in October. They're perfect, 8-0-0. Skidmore, on the other hand, handing them their second loss of the year. How do you really get back on track, or is this really a concerning loss for them?
I don't think it's a concerning loss for them. I think if you start to stack losses, especially tonight, you need to rebound. This is a Lakers team with higher aspirations, I think, than really any other team in the past few years. This is a team that beat Geneseo. This is a team that beat Brockport. This is a team that's stacking a lot of wins, but they have to improve. They can't, overlook some of these worst teams record-wise like they did against Skidmore. Skidmore is an up-and-coming, not organization, but up-and-coming team in program, yeah. They just can't stack losses here tonight.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of concern on this loss. There were many factors coming into the game. They had a game the night before, and they played right then again. It's very hard to play back-to-backs. We've seen it before. You can get very sluggish. Like I said earlier, they played on Olympic-sized ice, and they used that to their advantage, and it did not work out in the favor of Oswego. They just couldn't keep up. They had some positive in the game, though, where I don't think it's that concerning. Moving on, 1 for 2 on the power play, like we said. And, they were coming off 7 wins in a row. At some point, you hit a wall. You lose one.
And you look at that Skidmore game, the Olympic-sized ice was truly a factor in this game. I mean, really held the Oswego's end when it came to Skidmore. Couldn't get anything going. But on the other hand, the one thing that has been consistent for them is the power play. They've been getting a goal in at least their last 4 games on the power play, on the man advantage. So at this point, you really think, have they gotten their groove, or is there still room to achieve when it comes to special teams?
I think there's absolutely room to improve for this Oswego team. Oswego only 6 of 30 on the power play. That's only 0.200%, which isn't great, isn't a great stat, isn't where you need to be if you want to, contend for a SUNYAC championship like this team has aspirations of doing. And on penalty kill, they've had 33 penalties so far this season. Got to clean it up a little bit more, got to be a little bit more disciplined, and that's something that Coach Gosek has been clamoring for this squad.
I think there's a good chance for some power play goals in this one, but there's definitely a lot of room for improvement. You know, they had success in the past 2 games, like you said, but on the year, it's still shaky. 2 for 5 the last weekend, only 6 for 30 on the year. But Morrisville, they ranked 4th in the SUNY with about a 90% penalty kill, so it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see both these teams on 2 different trends, really. Morrisville struggling in the conference so far at 1-4. Oswego perfect in the conference so far at 5-0. So time will tell. At the end of the day, we come in, it is the Teddy Bear toss today. So I definitely have to ask you guys, who is going to be Mr. Teddy Bear this year? Last year was Tyson Kirkby. He had a hat trick. The year before, well, 2 years ago before, it was Mike Gillespie. So on the other hand, who is it going to be? I got to get your thoughts on this.
It's got to be Shane Bull, right? Shane Bull has been the spark plug for this squad. He's had a ton of goals playing out of position in some games, and he's really just come into his own over the course of this season. He's leading the team in points right now, and he's doing everything offensively for this Lakers squad. I think it's got to be him, right, Tommy?
I mean, I think he's up there, but my man is the A1 on his jersey, Alex DiCarlo. You know, he missed a couple games on the year to start, but he's been on fire since then. He had a 5-game scoring streak before the loss to Skidmore, something where it really lifted this offense. But in 7 games this year, 6 goals. Last year he had 14 goals and 29 career goals. But shooting percentages on the year, 6 goals, 26 shots. That comes out to about 23%. That's a high rate right there.
Yeah, on the other hand, for me, I'm going to go with the big man. I'm going to go with Tommy Cahill. This guy, he loves the big moments, I swear. He did it against Cortland. He did it against Elmira. He did it against Geneseo. And he's on both ends of the ice. The man's just an absolute unit. He's been able to really break out of his shell and pick up right where he left off last January, really carrying the tide when it comes to this team. I mean, you guys definitely had some great picks. Shane Bull riding the high tide with points. And then DiCarlo, on the other hand, he's putting some goals in the back of that and was named to the all-tournament team last weekend in Skidmore. But we're not the only ones here on the call, as well as the guys behind me in the Steve Levy press box. It's Kyle Spizak and Michael Shetler. Boys, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I mean, we have one heck of a perch over there today, giving you the top-tier entertainment. And in here, I'm Kyle Spizak alongside my partner in crime, Shiesty Mike Shetler. And Mike, it's really going to be a great game here today. The Teddy Bear toss is a great tradition here at Oswego, taking on the Stallions of Morrisville and the Mustangs, my apologies. And what are you expecting here tonight?
Absolutely, Kyle, or should I call you Spiffy Spees? Anyways, I'm expecting a highly entertaining matchup today. You know, the Mustangs haven't really had the same success as the Lakers, but, I mean, the Lakers have been absolutely dominant. 7-2 start. They just got their 7-game win streak snapped to Skidmore, though, so they're looking to get back on track today. I think the Lakers are going to be hungry in this one.
Yeah, 7-game win streak, like you said. They did drop to Skidmore over the weekend in Skidmore on Sunday. So the Lakers looking to get that streak going back up again. If we take a look at the stat comparison so far this season, we'll take a little look at the matchup between the two teams. And a big part that we can see right here is goals per game. Oswego's averaging about 1 more goal per game. And honestly, if you take a look at it, they're pretty even teams.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting it's a pretty similar stat comparison, but you know, Oswego's been balling out. 4 goals per game. That's pretty absurd. That's a great stat line to have. Goals against, I mean, but although the stat line is fairly similar compared. You look at these teams, their records differ by you know, quite a lot, but the stats, you know, Oswego's obviously got the edge, but the Mustangs are definitely in this game.
I'd like to show is the power play goals. Both teams have struggled immensely this season on the power play. The Lakers have gone 6 for 30, and the Mustangs going 3 for 31 on the season. Both teams really trying to find that footing going into the later part of the season.
Absolutely, yeah. The one thing I want to mention is the power play. Lakers undoubtedly struggling. I think that's their biggest flaw and something that they really got to figure out something in the later stages, you know, because once you get to playoffs and your power play is not clicking, you know, you lose one game and you're out, and that could be detrimental.
That's a good point right there. And actually, we have a new segment today, given that we have Shiesty Shetler in here tonight. So we take it over to what's Mike thinking about?
You know, I am. My thought is obviously highly anticipated on WTOP. No, I'm kidding. But no, I want to reemphasize. You know, I kind of prematurely got into the power play. I want to bring it up one more time because, you know, as much as the Lakers have been doing almost everything right, you look at the power play, and that's just something that they cannot have. It's a very uncharacteristic stat from the Lakers when the power play's not clicking, and against this Mustangs team who, you can really see the Lakers break away in this contest, two not very evenly matched teams. This is a game where the Lakers can figure out their flaws in the power play. And other than that, I think it's going to be the Shane Bull show today. He's been stunting out today, and I think we're going to see a great game by Shane Bull. MVP is my prediction here today.
Shane Bull having an absolutely electric season, coming off of last season, and more of a role player. This year he has established himself as one of the stars of this team, 8 points so far to start the season. And he has been really one of the people that have been doing a good job on the power play, like you said. The power play's been struggling at only converting 20% of the time right now. The penalty kill, on the other hand, it really hasn't been much better either.
Yeah, I know the penalty kill. They're kind of getting it together. They're getting better. Since the Geneseo game, they've been improving. And then, just back to Shane Bull. You got players like Shane Bull, Thomas Rocco, who have really been integral parts of this team. Shane Bull leads in assists, Rocco leads in goals, and those are two players that I think will really, really show out today and ball out because they're both dogs.
They are, Doug. We're just going to have to wait and see. After break, we have the three-piece picks, players to watch, and puck drop. Don't go anywhere here on WTOP 10.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
I think you could build a house here with how many bricks are being laid in this game.
That is a rapid nosedive, and it is at the point of no return, guys.
Well, we're just seconds away from Oswego State taking the ice here, as there they go, as the boys are about to get rocking. The wheelhouse is about to be rocking here on Teddy Bear Toss Night here at the Deb. As Morrisville takes the ice a little bit sooner, and Oswego getting ready to cha-cha, and we got to get ready to cha-cha ourselves, and we'll move right into players to watch. And we've talked about a lot of them, but Luke starts off with Morrisville.
Yeah, for Morrisville, I got number 21, the sophomore, Chris Mott. He's out of Nescasset, New York. He has the best plus-minus on the team with +5. And although he doesn't have the best shot percentage, shoots just 9%, he affects the game in so many other ways, leads the team in assists with 5. And he's always involved in the offense. Whether it's scoring, whether it's getting other people involved, he's always around the puck and creating for others as well.
That's a great pick there, Luke. I'm going with Curtis Abbott, number 28, sophomore as well. You know, he's played 7 games on the year, and he has had a point in every single one of them. 6 goals, 1 assist. And shout out to my man, Jack Purduck, got a 2 plus-minus on the season. And the shooting percentages off the charts in the SUNYAC. 6 for 23 on goals, a 26%. Second in the SUNYAC for goals, 6 in the conference for points. And for Oswego, I got the man himself, Thomas Rocco, number 17, forward senior. He comes in from the highly prestigious St. Cloud University. 9 games played on the year, 9 points, 5 goals, 4 assists, and a 5 plus-minus. 11 shots on the year, a 36.4 goal percentage, and he's very fast on the ice. It's like he's the Flash out there. He plays really well, blue line to blue line. You're going to see him out there skating away.
Absolutely, I have no doubts about that. For me, I'm going with an easy pick. Number 30 in the goal, in between the pipes, Cal Shell here. Guys, he won the starting goalie job outright as a freshman. That is unheard of, especially in this sort of program here in Oswego. He's been stellar in between the pipes all season long. 168 saves on the season, a 92 save percentage, only allowed 4 goals against Skidmore, so it's going to be interesting to see whether or not he could bounce back here tonight.
Yeah, Cal Shell really taking the SUNY by storm, being very well in between the pipes. Thomas Rocco, on the other hand, he's been a speed demon out there. I tell you what, he's been quicker than cats, some might say, and really putting the puck in the back of the net on both ends of the ice and really contributing to this Oswego team in his first year. But we're not going to hesitate any longer. We're going to go right into predictions. Luke, start me off.
Guys, I got a little poem for us, right?
Okay.
It's Christmas season coming up. Oswego will be hot on their shots for Toys for Tots. Mustangs, are they those guys? No, they are not. For old Chris Kringle, sleigh bells would jingle. Cal Shell in goal gives up just a single goal. Mustangs end up in a hole. Oswego wins 4-1.
That was very beautiful.
Oh my God, Luke! I don't know how I can top that. That was amazing. You're like Biggie Smalls up here on the birds.
Bars.
I know. I'm going with Luke here with the Oswego win, but I'm going 5-2. Oswego averages around 5.5 goals around the 28 games they play or won in this. I just think the offensive power and the defensive physicalness, it's going to be too much.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you on the 5, but I'm going to disagree and make it with Luke and go 1, a 50-50 split between my two airless. A 5-1 final for Oswego State here tonight, but we might not be the right ones. We'll let the game decide when we come back. Puck Drop is next.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Interception, finding the Oswego's going to the rebound, just scores! It's going to be flagged! Firing is Addison, rebound, score! Rocco Andriaki! Let pass to Arkin, we'll try again, and back to back, and belly to belly go the Lakers!
Smart walking in, Smart throws out and a goal! Connor Smart! The Lakers, they scored 2 goals in under a minute!
Shane Bull tries, oh my goodness! The Dangles are dirty!
Hockey night in Oswego starts now.
Welcome to
Welcome into the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena on the shores of Lake Ontario. The wind is cold, but the action is hot here tonight in the Deb, as it's the annual teddy bear toss for the Oswego State Lakers as they host the Morrisville Mustangs. I'm Kyle Spizak, joined by Mike Shetler. And Mike, this is a really great tradition for the Lakers here. And how many goals do you think how long do you think it's gonna take for that first goal?
You know, Kyle, I'm going to say not very long. I think first period they're breaking the ice and they're going to find the back of the net. Obviously today a really big tradition, the annual teddy bear toss. Heartwarming, ongoing tradition here in Oswego where fans are going to throw teddy bears on the ice after the first goal. Heartwarming, and the teddy bear is going to be donated to Toys for Tots so the less fortunate can have some lovely gifts before Christmas. Always warms my heart. Here, Kyle.
Yeah, great community event, especially around this time of year. It's always good to spread some holiday cheer, and it's great to see the Lakers getting involved with the community that supports this team so much.
Absolutely.
We're getting ready for the first face-off of the game. We take a look at the two teams. Oswego did drop their first game since their opening game of the season against Hobart. They lost to Skidmore Sunday 4-1 in a tough match for the Lakers. Not the best hockey we have seen on play all year. A goal from Shane Bull, assisted by Bunka and DiCarlo. Both DiCarlo and Bunka have been absolutely just ravaging this season so far.
Absolutely, two studs in the team, and Shane Bull obviously leads the team in points with 8, just behind Rocco. And this guy is bad news for any team that stands in his way. He's flowing, he's skating with a head of lettuce down the ice, and it's not going to bode well for any of the opposition when you got him in your way.
For the Lakers, Shane Bull, Connor Sleep, Alex DiCarlo for the starting forwards. Ryan Bunka, Troy Robillard on defense. As right away we have some action. Both chases it down in the corner, but it is picked back up by Sleep. Sleep throws that one down to DiCarlo. DiCarlo's kicking that one back behind the net, trying to find something to do. He finds Bunka over at the point. Bunka's going to try to throw that one on net. Cleared behind the net by Morrisville. That one's picked up by Jones. That one will be chipped down by Glazer. Sorry for that. We had a bit of a technical difficulty real quick there. We apologize for that. As the puck does go out of play, we will have a neutral zone face-off to start the... Well, we're still in the first minute of the first period, so not really starting much, as Daniel Calabufos will be taking the faceoff for the Oswego State Lakers. That one's picked up by McQuaid. Trying to find someone, but that gets lost at center ice, picked up by Lindbergh. That one's going to be shot down in by Samaro. And Cal Shell will take that one behind the net. He reams that around the boards. Up to the point, stopped by Carlisle. McQuaid's going to take that one. McQuaid takes it in across the center ice. And Rocco can't do anything with that. McQuaid gets it back. He'll dump it down in behind the end boards. Semrad pinches down. Throws that one back around the net. Little bit of hot potato, just throwing it around as Calabufo's trying to get it, but he's facing some pressure. Behind the net is Rocco. Rocco looks in front for McQuaid. Nothing comes out of that. Semrad with a shot, goes just wide. Semrad will get that behind the net. Calabufo up to Warmoth. Warmoth looks for a shot, blocked by Abbott. Gets it up to Abbott. Abbott's just going to chip that one, and that will go all the way down for an icing. 18-13 left to go in the first period.
Lakers are coming in hot and heavy to start this action.
Yeah, no time wasted, getting right on it, putting the pedal to the metal. Not too many shots, one shot to start, but we are very early in the game. As the faceoff will be moved to the near side. Gato will be taking this for the Lakers. He'll try to win it over to Cahill. Back to Dickinson. Grimshaw tries to throw that one, but it goes into the netting. And that will be another faceoff in the Morrisville Mustang zone. Got to keep them on their toes in case they do have to get ready to throw those teddy bears, as Gato will take the face-off again. This one's won back by Morrisville, picked up behind the net by De La Savita.
Cahill's going to pressure down in the corner there. Grimshaw throws a hit. He'll backhand that one down in, but that's one stopped by De La Civita. Tipped up by Kaplan, and Grimshaw will pick that one up. He looks for Addison, can't find him. Reams back behind the net. Dickinson goes back and tries to do it, and Dickinson goes down to the ice, but he'll pop right back up. Grimshaw back behind the net. Grimshaw with some heavy pressure from Grasby. Dickinson tries to find Gato on that one, goes off of his skates. Gato with some good pressure manages to keep that one going down in the zone. Trying to find a Morrisville player, but Robillard intercepts that one down back in the zone. Clark takes it behind the Morrisville net. He gets a little bit of open ice, trying to find something to do with it. He's going to throw it to Kaplan. Kaplan just tosses that one into the far side corner. Bunka will beat him out to that one. Trying to find Robillard behind the net, but it's intercepted by Lease. Lease goes up and finds Hart. Hart with a shot, but that one's blocked away by Clegg. Arcan's just going to chip that one out of the zone. Morrisville will have to regroup. Some heavy pressure from Noah Bull. The Bull brothers, what a season they have been putting on, and icing will be waved off there as Cal Shell gets it behind the net. Robillard tries to throw it up. Nobody can get to that one, and that one's kept in by Hart. Lease down in the corner. Tied up by 3 Oswego players. They'll kick that one out. Hart trying to get a shot off, and Arcan will deny the opportunity there. DiCarlo battling along the boards. And that will be Arcan with the puck, trying to find something to do with it. He'll throw it up to Bunka. Bunka tries to find Bull. He takes a shot, but loses the puck there. Coming down is Morrisville. Morrisville with a shot opportunity. Good block by Robillard. A little bit of chaos behind the net. Another shot. That one's just an easy routine save for Shell. And a shot opportunity there, and a great save by Shell. Kicking it away to the side. Black behind the net. Black trying to find it out in front for Jones. Morrisville will throw that one back behind the net. Jones back with it under the goal line. He'll get up to Lindbergh. Lindbergh with a shot. That one goes off the center, and that's a goal for the Morrisville Mustangs. A little bit of chaos in front of the net there. Oswego can't clear out the imposing offenders. And Morrisville gets their first goal of the night. 15:34 left to go in the first.
Yeah, Morrisville just had possession for a little too long, way too many opportunities. One of those is bound to get in the back of the net there. As you look here, too much for Cal Shell to handle, and he just dumped it right in the back of the net to score the first goal of the contest. Great goal, and way for Morrisville to make a statement early in this contest.
Bit of miscommunication for the Lakers. They're not able to clear the puck out, and it ends up in the back of their own net. As Creenan will go back and stop that one for Morrisville. They're going to chip it up. They're looking for Abbott. Abbott, the top point getter on this Morrisville team, and they'll find him backdoor, and back-to-back, the Morrisville Mustangs get 2 goals within 30 seconds of each other. And the Mustangs, I mean, they're just taking off with this so far.
They are firing on all cylinders. Certainly something I'll admit was not expecting in the opening parts of this contest. I don't even know, was that 10 seconds? Come right down, rip it, right in the 5-hole, gets right past Cal Shell, and Cal Shell is certainly going to want that back, but you got to shake it off. We're not even 5 minutes in this game, and Morrisville's up 2-0.
Yeah, nothing Shell can do on that one. He gets hung out on a 2-on-1 opportunity, and that one's just going to be deflected right up into the netting. A really rough start for the Lakers here. Not often do you see them down 2-0 this early in a game, let alone down 2-0 in a game in general. So the Lakers got a lot of battling they got to do from here on out and try to break this little slump that they've had since the Skidmore game.
The Lakers got to make some adjustments and make them quick, because 2-0 in less than 5 minutes is not the ideal scenario to have in the depth.
As Addison tries bringing that one up, but he can't get it any further than the red line. That one will be called for an icing. Faceoff will go down into Morrisville's zone. Oswego. And
yeah, you know, the Lakers have started off aggressive, but then it was almost all Morrisville since the Lakers opening right when they got the puck drop, and Morrisville has maintained possession almost the entire stage of this early first period.
And that one will be won back by the Lakers, and a shot from the boards. Not a good opportunity there. Nothing comes out of that. Blocked down into the ankles. They try to find Dickinson across, but that one does escape the zone. Dickinson will go back over to Addison. just playing some catch over there between those two. Tipped down in the zone. Grimshaw, no, sorry. Clegg chasing down after that one. Addison will pick it up below the red line for Oswego. Instant pressure. And it goes off Clegg's, and it goes right out to Morrisville. Morrisville with another shot. A good shot from the point from Della Savita. That one goes right into the basket of Shell.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the Lakers are flustered. That's something. It's a very uncharacteristic beginning of the game for the Lakers. And, I mean, Morrisville, you did not expect this team to come off firing on all cylinders, but they have all the momentum right now, Kay Shiesty.
Yeah, and the Mustangs are really riding this one out so far like an old cowboy back in the Old West as Semrad throws that one back behind the net. He finds Bull. Bull trying to push it down in. He does do so, but that one is instantly picked up by Hart. Hart tries throwing it around, but that one's picked up by Warmoth. Warmoth's just going to push it down into DiCarlo. Got 3 Morrisville players and DiCarlo and Sleeth. Now 3-on-3 battle along the boards there. That goes out to Semrad. Semrad's just going to throw that one on net, and a glove save by Creenan.
That was a ripper there from Semrad, but Creenan able to just shut that down, catches it like an MLB player, snags it like a first baseman. He's going to shut that one down.
Creenan with a great glove there. Give him the Gold Glove Award on that. An absolute snipe from the point, shut down by Morrisville. Taking the face-off will be Calabufo going against Black. That one's won by Morrisville, picked up by Lindbergh. They're trying to find Carlisle, and Calabufo with a shot. That one bounces up. And then Morrisville throws it into the corner there. Calabufo with the puck again. He'll get an opportunity. He tries finding Rocco across, but he can't. Semrad's got it at the point. He's got some ice to skate. He's taking his time. Stops, regroups back, tries to find something to do with the puck. 13:41 left to go in the first period. The Morrisville Mustangs lead the Oswego State Lakers 2-0. As Semrad's up at the top, he's looking for a shot, but he can't get anything going out of that. And a little bit of a deflection in front. Nothing comes out of that. Warmoth facing some tough pressure from Jones. Jones tips that one, but it goes to the stick of Gato. Gato coming up the ice with some speed, and that one will be waived offsides, or not offsides. I'm not sure what they decided to call on that one, but we will have a face-off.
Yeah, I don't know. And taking it back there to that near goal, number 13, Lindbergh, channeling his enter. Dikembe Mutombo saying, get that out of here, just swat, sit down. And that is a crucial save and what could have been a goal for the Lakers.
He said, no, not today. Not on his watch, not happening here in the first. As we do have a face-off in the near side zone of Morrisville. Taking the face-off will be Connor Sleeth for the Oswego State Lakers. Opposing him will be Mott of the Morrisville Mustangs.
Kyle, I don't know if you noticed, but the Deb is still filing in. We're getting some quite the attendance here in this highly anticipated game.
Yeah, we do have some pretty good attendance, as you stated. The crowd's still coming in. Bit of a late start, but the crowd's really filing in, and hopefully they can get the bit of momentum behind the Lakers, as they've been off to a bit of a slow start, as there is a penalty on the play. Actually, Oswego State goes up on the power play, only converting 20% of their power plays so far this year, so we'll see if they can make a change here. Up to the point, that's Addison. Addison gets it over to McQuaid. Drops it down to Sleeth, trying to find something here. They get it back up to Addison up top. Rocco. Back to Addison. They're just playing catcher on the top of the zone right now. They'll throw it back to Bull. And a whiffed shot there by Addison, and he'll have to chase that one back down in his own zone. Oswego State's power play just hasn't looked very strong in the last couple of games. As I stated, only 20% conversion as they try to get a pass there, stopped by Morrisville and sent back into Oswego zone.
Yeah, the uncharacteristic power play here. Their power play flaws are continuing here in a game where, you know, they're supposed to really change it here, but no, they're not doing too great on the power play.
And another failed rush opportunity for the Lakers right there, stopped by Morrisville, sent back down in their own zone. Not much time spent in Morrisville's zone on this power play, and no shots off on this power play so far as well for the Lakers. Trying to change the narrative on that as DiCarlo comes across with some speed. He finds Grimshaw backdoor. Grimshaw gets a shot off, but that one's deflected wide. Calabufo will pick it up. He'll get it to Carlo in the corner. They're trying to find they're trying to find Rocco in front. Can't find Cahill in front there. And that will be iced back down. And Oswego will have to regroup for the 5th time now on this power play.
Yeah, any shots that Oswego have took have been heavily contested. They just can't seem to get anything going here in the first period.
As that one's knocked down by Jones, but Bunka picks it back up, and he'll just dump that one down in the ice. The Lakers can't seem to really get anything going skating, just trying to find some open ice and possess the puck right now as Bunka's back up with it at the point. He gets it over to Carlo. DeCarlo tries to find something there, and it's loose in front. Nobody's picking up the puck, and that one is cleared out by Morrisville again. Puck got lost in front there, but no real good opportunity for the Lakers, and Morrisville with a flawless penalty kill right there. Morrisville, although they do not have the best power play either in the SUNYAC, Morrisville has a 90% penalty kill percentage. So a really strong team when they're down shorthanded, and they proved that there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to tell that they were down a man there. Heavily contested.
As coming up the ice is Tibbs. And that one will go back down to Kaplan. Trying to find Lease. Kaplan picks that one back up at the red line. He's going down with some speed on the far side boards. Arcan's going to cut him off to that one, and now he's just going to pin that one against the boards. Nobody can get possession. Comes out is Morrisville. Clegg coming down with some speed. He's trying to get an opportunity there, and that one goes off the pad of Creenan and into the net. The kick is good.
Yeah, Clegg with a great opportunity there. Delivers a ripper, but Creenan was right there. Clegg has an opportunity today. Show himself, and yeah, just missed the mark on that one.
Nothing comes out of that rush right there for the Lakers, and really a rough night so far to start, as we have 10:28 remaining in the first period. Pushed up against the board is Dickinson. Dickinson battling for the puck to Carlo. Carlo's just going to toss that one back down in the zone, picked up by Valenti. Sleeth with it in front. He gets it to DeCarlo. Dickinson at the point. He'll throw it back down to Sleeth. Addison keeps that one down in, and he throws that up, and that one goes into the netting. 10:04 left to go in the first period. Morrisville Mustangs lead the Oswego State Lakers 2-0, and a bit of a surprise start that a lot of people weren't expecting to see. The 7-2 Lakers against the 3-4 Mustangs.
Yeah, Kyle, you know, if you would have told me that the Mustangs would be up 2-0 in less than 10 minutes into this contest, I would have called you crazy. But it looks like I'm the crazy one right now because the Mustangs are coming in hot and heavy, looking for a victory here today in the dub.
And that one gets deflected back up into the netting once again. We will have a face-off on the near side zone of the Morrisville Mustangs. Calabufo taking the face-off for Oswego State. That one will be one. Rocco will pick it up down in the corner. Rocco tries to find Bunko across ice, but he can't do so. Robillard will chase that one back under some heavy pressure from Abbott. He'll find Calabufo. Calabufo gets it up to Rocco. Rocco, McQuaid, Calabufo coming down with some speed. Opportunity there, but it's denied by Morrisville's defense. A good stick there. They're going to find Hart. Hart tries to get a deflection from Mott, but can't do so. That one's kept back down in by Abbott. Robillard's going to try to throw that one behind, but it's picked back up by Mott. And that one will escape the zone, but Creenan's going to come down and grab that. McQuaid takes a hit into the boards, and his stick shatters into three. And a shot opportunity by Morrisville. That one goes wide. Picked up by Bovair. Bovair throws a hit there, pushing the puck back down into Oswego's zone. Robillard ties up a Morrisville player down in the corner. Nobody able to get possession of the puck. And a hit thrown down by Clark. Gato can't manage to get that one out of the zone. Morrisville maintains possession in Oswego's zone, and Bunka's just going to chip that one out. But Morrisville manages to keep it and get it back down into Oswego's zone. Cahill misses that one. Goes back into the possession of Morrisville. Gato throws a hit there, breaks up the play a little bit. And Oswego tries to clear the zone there, and they will clear the zone, but Morrisville will instantly pick the puck back up. And And picked back behind Oswego's zone by Morrisville. Robillard's going to go in the corner, try to pick that one up. He takes a hit from Black. Bunka's going to try to pick that one up, throw it up to Gato. Gato can't handle that one. Tries to get it up to Cahill. Cahill can't contain possession of the puck there, and they're just going to dump it in and get a much-needed change. Oswego's just getting out-skated right now by Morrisville.
Yeah, I mean, this is unbelievable. The Morrisville Mustangs have been playing tremendous in this contest. They've showed no signs of slowing down since the opening buzzer.
And a shot that goes wide there. Nothing comes out of that. Abbott. Back behind the net. Picked up by Noah Bull. Noah Bull's going to get it up to Jackson Arcan. Warmoth's going to try to find Clegg, but he can't. Intercepted by Mott, but it did clear the zone, so Morrisville will just dump that one down in. Heavy pressure by Samaro, and gives that Oswego Lakers a bit of pressure there. And Oswego can't get the puck out of their own zone with some heavy pressure from Gerbis. Gerbis going to pick that one back up at the top of the circle, throw it down into around the net. That one's picked up by Arcan. Arcan just going to skate this one out of the zone, and he takes a hit, but he gets the puck down in Morrisville's zone. Oswego can get a much-needed change there. Sleeth, DeCarlo, and Bull, the first line for Oswego, as that one's waved off. Picked up behind the net by Dickinson. Dickinson's just going to hand that one off to Addison. He's coming up with some speed. He's just going to dump that one in and chase it himself. Bull behind the net. Sleeth gets that, but under some heavy pressure from Crosby. Addison keeps that one on by a hair. Dickinson comes down and pinches that one to keep the play alive. Oswego needs to get something going here before the period ends. 6:32 left to go in the first. DeCarlo with some heavy contact there. He falls to the ice. No call there as Lindbergh's going to try to dance around Dickinson. Dickinson pushes him outside. Not a good opportunity for Lindbergh. A lot of battling along the boards in Oswego's own zone. Not much possession from the Lakers so far this game. As Dickinson's going to get a good pass there, but he gets lit up down in the corner. And a good shot opportunity by Bull there. But that one is a great save by Creenan coming across to stop that one. Tries to find Bull again, but not able to do so. He looks back for Robillard. He is not there, and Oswego has to exit Morrisville's zone once again.
Great save by Creenan. Dew was a dog able to get in the net there. Great opportunity for the Lakers to get on the board, but no sir.
And Matt McQuaid comes in with the puck there. He's just going to dump it down in the zone. Can't get anything going with some heavy pressure from the Morrisville Mustangs. Nobody can get possession of the puck behind the net, but Addison pops out with it. He gets it up to Bunka. He's going to get it over to Semrad. Semrad's going to try to throw it on net. That one goes up in the air. Anyone's puck there, but it's picked up by McQuaid. McQuaid's going to drop it down to Calabufo. Back to Semrad. Semrad tries throwing it up, but it's kept in by Warmoth. Oswego will be able to keep it in the zone a little bit longer. Tries to find Semrad, can't do so. He's just going to chip it around. And an opportunity here for Black. Black tries to throw it in front for Glazer, but he can't find him there. Intercepted by McQuaid. McQuaid's coming up with the ice with the puck. Calabufo's going to dump it in and get a quick change there. Oswego just can't get anything going in Morrisville's zone right now, Mike.
Really uncharacteristic behavior from Oswego here. Whatever they were throwing at the Mustangs' way, they had an answer for it. The Mustangs left the stables today rampant.
As they find, going up the middle, another Morrisville player. Kaplan's going to pressure on Addison. Gato tries to find it back to Dickinson, but a little bit of a miscommunication there. Tries to find Cahill, but Della Savita shuts that one down. Gato coming up. He gets it over to Dickinson. Dickinson's going to take this one along the far side boards. And a sky pass going looking for Abbott. Abbott coming down. He'll get that one before it turns into an icing, but he'll blow a tire and nothing comes out of that. Picked back up by Bunka. Bunka finds it over to Grimshaw. Grimshaw's coming down with some speed, trying to get something going. He finds Cahill in front. Cahill with a shot, but it's blocked in. Another shot, but it's saved by Creenan.
Great opportunity for the Lakers there. Rejects them both. And you look at Cahill, little side there. He thought he had something going. Crane going to shut them both down. As you look here, ricochets once, ricochets twice. No siree. Crane going to shut them both down, and the Mustangs have an answer to everything the Lakers have been throwing their way.
Flashing the leather on that one for the Mustangs was Creenan. He's playing lights out so far this game, only faced 5 shots, but he has kept them scoreless so far to begin the game. Robillard gets that one back at the blue line. He'll do an escape turn with some heavy pressure faced by Gerbis. This one's going to be skidding up. Smart's going to take that one up the ice, but he gets taken down by Clark. Coming down the ice, that's Beauvais. And an Oswego State player falls. That's Noah Bull. Bull's just going to chip that one around. Tries to get something going there, but he's pushed down into the corner by Clark. 3:14 left to go in the first period as they get tied up in the end boards. Puck is slightly moving, but not much.
A little bit of a stalemate here. See who has the upper hand.
And Semrad cannot keep that one in, so it's going to be gone back into Oswego zone, picked up by Warmoth. Warmoth trying to come up with some speed, get something going for the Lakers with a really slow start in this first period, and he tries to take a shot, but he whiffs on that one. Goes behind the net, picked up by Sleeth. Sleeth looking for somebody to get a shot off. Finds DiCarlo. DiCarlo looking backdoor, trying to find Sleeth, just misses his stick. But Semrad's going to chip that one back down in, trying to keep the play alive. Sleeth with some heavy pressure, and DiCarlo's going to come down and join in on that, but it will be cleared as Semrad's coming down in with some speed. He's going to take it along the far side board. He finds Sleeth in front, and what a save! Creenan flashing the pads. The pillows are out tonight. He is stopping every opportunity that comes his way. Sleeth is going to throw that up. Tries to find Bull. Bull to Carlo. Bull with it. He's just kind of standing still. He's going to drop it down to Dickinson. Dickinson finds DiCarlo in front. No shot off there. Contested. DiCarlo's going to get a stick on that one. Tried to knock it down, but Addison has to recover it in the neutral zone. He tries throwing it back up, but Jones intercepts that one. Delayed offsides, but it is waved off because Addison maintains the puck. Dickinson, he throws it up, and Samaro gets that one back down into Oswego's zone. No puck possession for the Lakers so far in this first half, Mike. It's just been a really rough go for them to start.
Yeah, this has been a brutal start for the Lakers. They're really going to have to get something going. Coach Ed Gosick, I can only imagine what he's going to say to this Lakers team at the end of this first period, but it's now or never. Down 2-0. This is a detrimental time in the game. They got to get something rolling here, Kyle.
Yeah, very slow start and an uncharacteristic start for the Lakers. Not often do you see them down this early in a game. 1 minute, 25 seconds left to go in the first period. Throwing that one across McQuaid. McQuaid's just going to dump that one down at the red line, avoid an icing. Try to keep the puck out of their own zone right now. Calabufo finds Rocco in front in a shot opportunity, but that one's knocked back away by Creenan. Robillard goes back to get that one, but he can't get it, so Bunka recoups it. Robillard over to Bunka. Nice little backhand pass there. He'll find McQuaid. McQuaid coming down with some speed. He's going to take a shot, but that one's blocked by Carlisle. Coming back down is the Mustangs, and Shell will just deflect that one out. Robillard will pick it up. Oswego cannot get anything established in the Mustang zone. No puck possession, no open passing lanes. They are shutting down any Oswego momentum that begins as Warmoth tries to get that one down in the corner. He throws a hit on Valenti. Abbott's going to pick that one back up for Morrisville. Punched around by Gato. Gato coming down with some speed. 18 seconds left. Gato with a shot, and he just sails that one over top the net. Gato gets it back down in the corner. Ref gets in the way. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Cahill below the red line trying to come down and keep it alive was Warmoth, but nothing will come out of that. He's going to find Gato again. Gato with a shot, and the buzzer goes off. Oswego State trails the Morrisville Mustangs 2-0 after the first period. Shots even at 7-7. Mike, what are some things that you saw from Oswego so far in this first period?
Not much, Kyle. Oswego's really got to regroup And I think the Morrisville Mustangs, that 1 minute where they dropped the 2 goals, the lightning struck. And after then, Oswego could just not bounce back. They got to get the momentum rolling. They got to develop some kind of game plan in the locker room here and come out swinging, because the Lakers need to take this victory, and the Mustangs are sticking it to them right now.
So far, only 1 goal in the last 4 periods of hockey for the Lakers, something that is very uncharacteristic for this team. And the Morrisville Mustangs, on the other hand, they have been playing on fire, just coming out the stables, as you were saying, just coming out firing right away. 2 goals in the first minute of play. And if you're Oswego, you really have to clean up your own zone, and you have to establish something down in Morrisville's zone. Most of the game was either played along the boards in Morrisville's zone or in Oswego's own zone. So the times they are down in Morrisville's zone, they're not actually getting any opportunities. It's kind of just up for play. It's anyone's puck at that point.
Yeah, I mean, everything, when it seemed like the Lakers seemed like they had something rolling, the Mustangs shut it down, and the Mustangs came into the dead. They said, all right, you want to overlook me? We're going to stick it to you, and that's exactly what they're doing right now. So the Lakers can't be sleeping on this team. They got to come out, and they got to come out, and they got to find something to counteract what the Mustangs have just put on the board this first period.
In the meantime, we have a break coming up, and after the break, the boys on the perch will give you all the intermission recap you can possibly imagine. So stay tuned here on WTOP 10.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
I think you could build a house here with how many bricks are being laid in this game.
That is a rapid nosedive, and it is at the point of no return, guys.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
On the ice just a few moments ago, get a little stick and puck action on the big boy ice. But it's 2-0 Mustangs after one period of play, and Oswego really looking to find that scoreboard. Welcome back up to the perch, and as you can see, all of our teddy bears and stuffed animals are still here. Rather irritating, if I do say so myself, and a little bit for you guys as well. Luke Rosenthal, Tommy Tellerio back on the perch.
Yeah, Turge, to be quite honest, that was first period to forget, not one to remember. It was embarrassing, it was disappointing, it was astonishing. Every word you could think of but good. I couldn't imagine what it's like in that locker room right now with Coach Ed Gosick probably screaming his head off in there. They got to make some adjustments coming into the second.
If you told me Morrisville's going to score not one, but 2 goals in the first 5 minutes of the game, I would have said you're crazy. They did that. They just came in, they looked electric right from the puck drop, and they controlled that period.
Not only just 2 goals in the first 5 minutes, but 2 goals in 5 seconds, as we'll take a look at the period summary. And really, it was a 50-50 game on all aspects, but Morrisville just getting the benefit of the doubt and running smooth in transition, taking a 2-0 lead early.
Yeah, Oswego is playing their style of hockey, but nothing is working out for them. They're leading in shots on goal, 9-7 right there. They have 24 shots to Morrisville's 12 shots, and they're winning the face-off battle. They once again disappointed on the power play, going 0-for-1 in the first. That's something that we've been saying they've had to improve on. Haven't done so in this game just yet. Oswego, you got to find something on offense. They barely controlled the puck through the first 20 minutes. Something's got to come out of this second period.
Yeah, they won the 13 faceoffs in the period, and it didn't really seem like it. You know, they win these faceoffs, but they're not controlling the puck. We saw Morrisville keep it in Oswego's defensive end very much in that first period. We saw them push it to the sides, and Oswego just couldn't answer with anything.
And really, we saw what was a mimic of what was that game in Skidmore, everything being pushed to the outsides, all those passing lanes and shooting lanes being blocked off like a traffic stop to no end. And really, Oswego couldn't get anything going, but we'll take a look at the goals from the first period of play. The first one at 4:26 by Benjamin Lindbergh, followed by the second goal at 4:36 by your player to watch, Chris Mott.
Yeah, Chris Mott, that's not him right there. He's going to be on the second one, but this Morrisville team, these Mustangs, came out to play, came out firing early in a game that they really, you know, a lot of people didn't think that they had a chance. I'm sure us three certainly didn't think that they really had a shot in this one to prevail. They came out, have a chip on their shoulder, go up 2-0 in this environment, in this crowd. It's a testament to how well coached they are.
Yeah, Morrisville came out and they hit a 1-2 combo right there with those goals. Oswego's defense, they got back on their heels and just couldn't answer.
Yeah, it was a tough one for the Lakers. They currently trailed down 2-0, but really, just overall, we look at those goals. What went wrong? They go in this game, they're back on their home ice. A great event, Teddy Bear Toss, are ready to go. Boys came out ready to go for warm-ups. I know we were ready to go for the pregame show, but what went wrong on the ice for Oswego State tonight?
Well, I think it's a little bit of a hangover from their Skidmore game. After that Skidmore game, there's a lot of line changes. We saw the lines tonight, a lot was different than the last time, and they're looking confused out there. They're looking like they don't quite know what to do. They don't know how to quite mesh with each other just yet. Even though they're 5-0 in the SUNYAC and 7-2 overall, this looks like a completely different squad than we've been accustomed to seeing through 9 games this season.
Yeah, turnovers and not being able to get shots on goal was very huge for the Lakers in this first period. You know, Lakers, they got it a little bit rolling towards the end, a little bit after that power play, but in the middle towards the beginning of that period, it was very Morrisville stealing passes like we said earlier, and Oswego just couldn't get it out of their own end.
And you look and you talk about Oswego not being able to get out of their own end. Morrisville, they had a lot of strengths in that period. One of them was blocking every lane that Oswego could knot together, but they also had many more after that.
Oh, absolutely. They've been tremendous on defense, blocking everything that Oswego has been putting their way. On the opposite side, Cal Shell letting up 2 goals. they're leaving them out to dry. Oswego defensively not being able to stop Chris Mott, Benjamin Lindbergh. And Morrisville's had other opportunities on fast breaks to score as well. They missed out on some of those. So this could be even potentially a 3-0, maybe 4-0 game through the first 20 minutes, which is completely unexpected.
Oh, you think it go 4-0? Wow.
Hey, listen, they had some opportunities there close to goal, couldn't quite cash in.
That's true. I know they were swarming everywhere. Every time someone touched the puck, there was not one, maybe two sometimes Morrisville players right there. They rocked them. The momentum shifted here in the depth, and you could tell.
And you could tell it was a gut punch, and it was really silent here in the depth for the first few minutes after. No one really knew what was happening when it came to this Oswego State Lakers team. Coming in riding high, only 2 losses all year, and then they come in against Morrisville, who played on Wednesday. They had 2 days of rest. Oswego had a full week pretty much to go up against this team, and they got outworked in that first period. And we talk about really the offensive opportunities on the other hand. Morrisville, they didn't have much. Oswego, on the other hand, not as much as well. But they were able to capitalize, and that's the big thing going into the second period.
Yeah, and that's the confusing part is Morrisville really isn't completely beating this Oswego team. Oswego's sort of getting in their own head, making mental errors, and they're not being able to cash in. Everything that could go wrong for this Lakers squad did go wrong in that first period. They had a stick that got snapped, and they left it on the ice forever. Ryan Dickinson got laid out. They started 0-1 on the power play. I mean, heck, the little Lakers scored more than the Oswego Lakers on the ice.
That's just ridiculous. But when we look at improvements on both sides, you look at, Luke, I'll start with you. Morrisville, they've been rolling. How do they keep the tie going?
I think they just need to do what they're doing, do what they've been doing, being able to control the puck, not giving up too many turnovers, not really giving Oswego a chance to come back in this one. Oswego's a really talented squad, and I'm sure they're going to put in their best effort to try and make a comeback, especially in the very competitive SUNY. They need to stack these wins. But if you're Morrisville, you need to keep on doing what you're doing, hold that lead, keep playing well, sound defense, and just don't let them get back into it. Simple as that.
Yeah, Morrisville, just keep up the defensive pressure, and you got yourselves an upset here in the depth. And if you're Oswego, what you need to do, you got to go out there and play in transition. You got to get the puck across the blue lines back and forth, get some of those speedsters out on the ice, and create some chaos.
You talked about the speed itself. The speed really wasn't as noticeable in that first period of play. I'll tell you who does have a lot of speed is Geneseo. They're trailing Buffalo State right now 2-1 in Buffalo. That could be another huge game where if Oswego gets a loss here, it could really sell things out between Oswego and Geneseo when it came to their standings in the lead. In Plattsburgh, they have Potsdam tomorrow night, a week report, but it is the SUNY. We'll never know what to expect on any given night. Just talk about right now, Oswego, a 19-game winning streak going into tonight against Morrisville. They're currently down 2-0 to those very exact same Mustangs. But we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, it's Spizek and Shetler back in the call. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Men's Hockey on WTOP 10.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
And welcome back into the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena for some second period action between the Oswego State Lakers and the Morrisville Mustangs here on WTOP 10. I'm Kyle Spizak, joined by Mike Shetler. And in the first period of play, we saw a lot of great things on the side from Morrisville. Oswego, on the other hand, they were struggling hard to begin the game.
Fully on the struggle bus right now. I don't know what is going on. Look at this team's history, Kyle. The Lakers have won 28 times. They've lost one time. So yeah, I mean, if they suffer another loss today, that could be detrimental to the momentum of this contest.
It could be really detrimental. They just lost the game against Skidmore on Sunday. The Lakers need to bounce back and get a win here for SUNY rankings. And we apologize for some audio difficulties we had in the first period there. Hopefully things are fixed now. But in the first period, we saw goals from Chris Mott and Jacob Black of Morrisville Mustangs. Both goals really, Cal Shell couldn't do anything to stop them. He just kind of got hung out to dry, a 3-on-1 opportunity, but the Lakers get a win on the faceoff there.
Absolutely, getting something going. I know everybody missed my lovely voice, too.
And tossed up the ice. The Lakers are trying to find Sleeth. Sleeth cannot find the puck. That one's picked up by Bovair. Black's trying to push that one in, but Bovair picks it back up. Sleeth knocks that one back over to Bull. Bull does a quick stop. He's going to start turning it back up ice. He finds Sleeth. Sleeth with a little bit of a miscue, but it works out well in his favor. Bull coming down. He tries to get something, but he's pushed out wide by Bovair. That one goes back to Warmoth. He has a chance to regroup, but he instantly throws it over. Black intercepts that one. Black with the shot. Waffle boarded away into the corner by Shell.
Cal Shell says no thanks.
Bull's going to pick that one up after a redeflection off the end board. He's going to find Sleeth on the breakup pass up the middle, looking over for Warmoth. Warmoth's just going to take that one in himself, but he takes a hit from Carlisle. Picked up down behind the net by Lindbergh. Calabufo and Semrad trying to get that. Semrad's going to get that one on a stick and just throw it back behind the net. Calabufo with some heavy pressure. Rocco. He's going to get it up to Warmoth. Warmoth tries to get a shot off, but Abbott blocks that one. Carlisle picks it up. He throws it in front. He finds Mott. Mott with a shot opportunity. He shoots that one wide. Rocco's going to pick that one up. Throws it over to McQuaid. McQuaid with a quick step in and out. Calabufo. Semrad with a shot, and he launches that one far right of the net. Carlisle's just going to chip that one off the glass, and Dickinson will regroup. Oswego trying to find something going. Can't get any breakout passes going so far to start the game as Cahill finds Grimshaw on the side, but it's covered by Creenan.
Yeah, Lakers a little bit more possession as we start the second period, but still not finding the back of the net. See some sorts of improvement, but they got to get something going. They got to slip past the defenders, and they got to strike gold here.
Yeah, Lakers got to get something going. They're just not able to get the breakout passes going. They can't connect on their passes, and Morrisville's defense is just taking away passing lanes and putting a body on Oswego before they can do anything with the puck. As Dickinson's going to come down and get that one. He throws a shoulder, but Morrisville still maintains possession of the puck. That's picked up by Clark. Clark's going to take this one in himself, but a stick from Dickinson ends the momentum there. Stopped by Shell. Grimshaw gets that one. He's going to wheel it up the ice himself. But Clark's stick knocks that one off, and it's picked up by Tibbs. Tibbs is just going to dump that one down in the corner. Shell's going to throw it back around the net to Robillard. And in front, oh, what a chance, but a great save by Cal Shell.
Beautiful save by Shell, lower in the knee. Going to get that one out of there. That would have been detrimental, Kyle.
Using the pillows to keep that one out of the net as we have some bodies going down in the far side corner.
Taking a tumble.
Bunka's going to drop down in to keep that one going. Bunka takes a tough hit. Back behind the net, a shot opportunity, and oh, it is stopped by Creenan. Noah Bull with an opportunity right in front, but it is kicked away.
So close there. Heavy alertness for Creenan, able to get that leg in there.
And Morrisville's able to enter Oswego's zone, but it's quickly sent back down. Chasing that one is Clegg. Clegg with some pressure, but that one will just be dropped back right behind the net to Bovair. Tip down in, no icing call. Shell will find Semrad. Semrad goes back to Warmoth. Up to Sleeth. Sleeth's going to find Shane Bull on that one. Shane's coming down with some speed. He gets a wheel. Oh, he looks in front, but nobody's there. Gets back up to the point to Semrad. Semrad just barely keeps that one in the zone. DeCarlo gets that one to Bull. Up to Warmoth. To DeCarlo in front. DeCarlo tries to find Bull backdoor, but it's a miscue. Bull gets it up to Semrad. Semrad looking for something to do with the puck. No options as he's just going to skate that one himself. Tries to get in front, but it's lost. Bull's going to get that one, but he gets taken down. Warmoth dumps that one back down in.
Again, Kyle, Mustangs having an answer for everything the Lakers are throwing their way. You could tell Shane Bull wanted one there, but just couldn't get it.
As a shot opportunity for Lindbergh there, but it's kicked away by Schell. Puck goes up in the air, gets lost a little bit, and a hand pass will be called on Morrisville. The faceoff will go outside into the neutral zone as we take a look at the replay right here.
Yeah, looking back on the save there, wanted one, but right off and finding, not only did he get that initial save, but he was able to kick the boot and get it out of the back of the net too. Two great opportunities for the Lakers. Shut him down both. Creenan with a very impressive performance so far.
And Valenti in front of the net there for Morrisville's defense. Gets a stick on it and helps keep that one out of the back of their net. Morrisville really just playing like a well-oiled unit so far to begin this game. And Oswego, they're slow to get the gears rolling so far.
Yeah, a little sluggish. I mean, they're showing signs of life, though. Let's see if they can get anything going here.
As McQuaid gets it up to Calabufo. Calabufo's got a 2-on-1 opportunity and a shot, and it's lost in front. Dickinson gets that one back up at the point. Dickinson's just going to throw that one behind the net to Rocco. Rocco tries getting in front of McQuaid, but it's picked up by Morrisville. Coming out with some speed is Mott. And a penalty will be called on the Lakers. That one will be a tripping call. We'll see who they're taking to the box with them. That will be Ryan Dickinson. Oswego finds themselves down 5-on-4 now. Oswego's penalty kill really struggled in the beginning of the year. They started to get a little bit better as the year went on. At one point, they were under 500 on the penalty kill. Now at a 788. Not the best, but improvement.
Yeah, it definitely is a significant improvement as Dickinson enters the sin bin here. And let's see how the Lakers can do on the penalty kill there, because the trend is they're getting a lot better.
Morrisville's power play, has not been very good so far this year. 3 for 32 on the power play, a 9% conversion rate. That is not something you are looking for, especially in the SUNY, one of the most competitive college hockey conferences there are in D3 hockey.
Yeah, both teams really need to figure out their power play scenario here, and it's fitting that they're playing each other.
As Morrisville comes down on the far side, that's Clark. They're going to throw it around. Nobody can get possession of the puck. Sleeth's going to try to throw that one out, and he will get that one to send all the way down the ice. Goes past the stick of Carlisle. Morrisville has to regroup. Rocco with some pressure on the Morrisville offense. They're going to get it up the ice to Black. Black's just going to dump that one down into the zone. They find Abbott up top. Abbott, the leading goal scorer for the Morrisville Mustangs. As he gets a miscue there, and that one's fired back down the ice. The Lakers are managing to clear that one. Rocco gets some good pressure on there. Kind of freaks out Creenan a little bit there.
Yeah,
almost caused a mistake.
Creenan was a little out of the net. That could have been dangerous there.
And that one's picked up behind the net by Samaro. Samaro's coming down the ice with a little bit of speed, and he takes a hit from Addison. Trying to find an Oswego player, dumping it down. Noah Bull with some pressure. That one gets off the glass. A good clear from Creenan. Black coming down with the puck. That one gets lost. Nobody's able to get it. It's just lost in feet. Valenti's going to keep that one in. He takes a hit from Warmoth. Semrad takes a shove at the end there. Semrad, no call there. He gets thrown down to the ice.
Semrad gets dropped.
5-on-5 play again as Dickinson comes out of the box. Grimshaw will go on the ice for him. Down in the corner, Oswego trying to get the puck out of the zone, but Morrisville is just peppering them. Anywhere Oswego is, Morrisville has been as well. As Warmoth gets the puck there. He gets it up to Grimshaw. Grimshaw just trying to do something there, but a player coming off the bench immediately shuts him down. Shell knocks that one right forward to Semrad.
Yeah, wrong place, wrong time there.
And Semrad's going to D-to-D pass that one over to Warmoth. Warmoth's just going to dump that one down. No icing call as Grimshaw is able to beat out the icing call there. Cahill lifts the stick of Carlisle and manages to keep the puck for Oswego down below the red line. Arcan behind the net. Arcan's going to recycle the puck down to Grimshaw there. Grimshaw with a little bit of, he goes down the ice and a nice pass while on the ice. And an opportunity there, but Arcan cannot tuck that one in behind Creenan.
Cahill going to dump that one to Arcan so close. Just couldn't strike pay dirt there. Get on the board. The Teddies want to come out, Kyle.
Yeah, no teddy bears have been launched on the ice yet, as we still await to see when or if that may happen this game. Morrisville's going to dump that one in, but nothing comes out of the bunker, gets it, but he blows a tire. Woo. He manages to recover from that, though. He gets it back to Clegg. Clegg tries to find Robillard, but it hits the stick of Gerbis. Clegg waiting for it. That one gets intercepted by Morrisville. Robillard's going to get it up to Clegg. Clegg tries to get it down in, but Smart picks it up. Back over to Clegg. Clegg tries to get a shot off. He can't do so, and it gets lost in the feet of Arcan, picked up by Morrisville.
That puck all over the place there.
And that one will be kept in by Morrisville. Lindbergh's going to end off the post. Here's some iron on that one. You know what they say, Mike? The post is the goalie's best friend.
Absolutely. Little Kel Shell saved by that. And if the Mustangs would have went up 3-0, that would have been detrimental. That post definitely a friend of Kel Shell.
Icing called off there as Sleeth manages to beat out the icing call there. And that one is broken out by Morrisville. That one's just going to be shoveled down in by Grosby. Trying to pitchfork that one up is DeCarlo. Grosby gets it back up. Dumped down in by Lindbergh. Or that was Hart, my apologies. Picked up by Warmoth. Warmoth just throws that one off the boards, trying to get it out of the zone. Oswego's just getting run in their own zone by Morrisville right now.
Yeah, this is really a rare sight you're seeing right now. I still can't piece together what exactly we're watching here, Kyle.
Very uncharacteristic game for Oswego. Usually they're leading the charge. They just can't get anything going. Morrisville's shutting down any opportunity they get.
Yeah, the Mustangs skating with a lot of horsepower, Kyle.
Nice little plug there. As Semrad's going to throw that one up the boards. And Rocco tries to get it, but he can't. Faces some instant pressure. McQuaid's coming down with the puck now. McQuaid tries to get a shot, but he loses it in his skates. Goes back down into the corner. Picked up by Carlisle for Morrisville. He's going to look across the ice. He tries to find Mott. Picked up by McQuaid. McQuaid with a shot kicked away with the pillows. And that one's just going to be launched off the glass by Abbott. Stays in play. Robillard picks it up. Regroup for Oswego. Back up to McQuaid. 3-on-4 opportunity. McQuaid's just going to dump that one down and deep and go and get a change. Robillard keeps that one in, kicks it back behind the net. Arcan trying to find somebody in front, but no Laker is in front to receive the pass. Calabufo tries throwing it back up to Robillard, but it gets deflected. Dumped into the far side corners. Bunka. Cahill with some pressure. Oswego getting a change there. As Grimshaw gets an opportunity there. Gato keeps it in, and Dickinson picks it up at the red line. Cahill manages to stay on side there. Cahill with an opportunity, tries poking a 5-hole, but it's denied by Greenan. Cahill with another opportunity, pucks up, it lost in front. Gato gets it back in the corner. He tries to get it up to Addison. Addison's going to pinch down on that one. Grimshaw gets it. He's wheeling around the top of the circle. Grimshaw trying to get a shot off, and he scores! Grimshaw pucks that one right behind the pad, and the floodgates are loose. Let them Bears fly!
The Teddy Bears raining down on the Deb, and you look at this replay, picture perfect, gets in the corner of the net and seals the deal, breaks the ice. The Lakers are on the board, the Teddies are going flying, and Toys for Tots are very happy right now. We got a multitude, we got some sock puppets, we got a big bear that just flew on the ice, we got bears, we got crocodiles, we got penguins. The Bears are flying, and the Toys for Tots organization is mighty happy here tonight, Kyle.
And if you can think of it, then there's probably a stuffed animal of it out there right now.
think I see a Paw Patrol guy down there. Got a minion.
And what a sight to see this is.
Unbelievable.
Just teddy bears everywhere and a lot of donation towards Toys for Tots for the local Oswego area. A great event here, and you just love to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's something that makes me really proud to be a Laker. You know, less fortunate, anything helps. I mean, this is just awesome because one little stuffed animal could really bless a kid's day, and 4-year-old me would be very, very jealous of all these stuffed animals on the ice here, Kyle.
And it really was a sight to see, to just watch them all start launching as that first goal hit. And how about we give a little bit of credit to the cleanup crew?
Oh,
That was a really quick turnaround.
Spiffy cleanup, doing their job. And, yeah, right back to that goal, though. I mean, what a way to break the ice here and get in the back of the net, strike pay dirt. That was a beautiful goal. And now the momentum hopefully on the Lakers' side. And I think that's what they needed. They were stunned in the beginning of this contest. And Trent Grimshaw, a man who was a dog, a man who had 2 goals against Geneseo, is going to have another one here, scores first for the Lakers, and hopefully it's the start of a new leaf in this contest as the big bear comes rolling out of the ice.
I can attest that Shetler did say to watch out for Grimshaw before this game. And Grimshaw on that play really just take it as a one-man show. Takes it down from the corner himself, wheels it up around the top of the circle, tries to get a shot opportunity there, can't get it, so he decides, instead of dumping it off, all right, let's give it one last shot, makes another move, and then he just snipes it between the blocker and the pad of Creenan. Really just a one-man show that was by Grimshaw. What a display of just talent.
Yeah, he delivers an absolute ripper. That's a dog of a shot. You know where Grimshaw went to high school? Him University.
Him University.
That's where he attended.
Grimshaw is studying, getting a degree in hymnology right now.
Hymnology. Undergraduate in hymnonomics.
That's enough playing around from us up here. The Lakers now trail the Morrisville Mustangs 2-1 with 8:20 to go in the second period. The first sign of life we've really seen so far in this contest from the Lakers, as Jackson Arcan will be taking the faceoff, and he kicks it back right to Ryan Dickinson. Dickinson's going to throw that one up off the glass, and that's very offsides by the Lakers, over-anticipating the bounce on that. Wheeling down the ice is Morrisville. That one goes off the pad of Shell. Addison's just going to launch it off the glass. Weird bounce. Nobody could pick that up, but Smart's going to take it across. Smart trying to get it in, but an offsides call there, and Smart takes a hit at the end of the play there.
Yeah, Smart gets bulldozed over there. He's going to shake it off, though.
He'll get up and go to the bench. No harm, no foul, as we get ready for another neutral zone faceoff. And not a lot of faceoffs in the game. It's been a lot of play along the boards, tying the puck up, and just, it's kind of been who gets the opportunity when.
Yeah, absolutely, and most of the time it's been the Mustangs. But yeah, not a lot of faceoffs here. It's just been a little chippy of a game. A lot of tussling in the boards, seeing jockeying for position.
As a wise man I know named Jared Wakefield would say, let's play that hockey. Behind the net, Shell picks that one up. He's going to launch it around the glass, but it is stopped by Malzo. Back behind the net, Shell with a save.
Went off a Bull's heel.
And Bull's going to go down in the corner. He takes a hit from Grasby. Right in front, an opportunity for Clark, but he over-anticipates that one, and Semrad's able to punch it off the glass.
Yeah, it looked like Clark had a shot
DeCarlo with a nice no-look pass. He finds Bull. Bull coming in, trying to get something going, and a shot, and that one goes off the toe of Creenan. And really, the Lakers seem to be loving that toe shot on the goalie.
Yeah, and you could see, I mean, the winds are changing in the depth. The Lakers definitely have the momentum on their side here right now.
As it's tied up behind the net right there, Oswego will get possession. Throwing it up the net, up the ice, they find Calabufo. Calabufo trying to make a play, but he's thrown into the corner by Carlisle. But Calabufo still keeps possession of the puck. He's just going to cycle that one down to DeCarlo. His stick gets stuck with the ref. Pushed up to Dickinson. Dickinson with a shot, but that one's blocked in front of the net by Bovair. Coming down the ice is Mott. Mott takes a little bit of a shove there, goes down to the ice. Dickinson gets the puck. Nice little fake move there, maintains the puck. And he sends him, but he fly in there. Quick stop and start, ankle breaker.
Yeah, dude took a load off.
McQuaid goes down, kicks that one back behind the net. Addison's going to come down and pinch that one in with no Lakers along the board to get that one. Dickinson's going to do the same pinch down to keep the play alive in Morrisville's zone. He takes a push, but he still keeps the puck on his stick. Dickinson, a huge guy out there. He can't really be moved off the puck that easily. Semrad with a good pinch. He keeps it in. Or Rocco, my apologies. Lakers, they came out after that goal with a whole new mission, it seems like.
Yeah, they were playing with a purpose, and I think they have Morrisville flustered because Morrisville is getting quite chippy out here.
Yeah, the game's turning pretty physical pretty quick, but that is the game of hockey as they find him backdoor, and again, off the iron, Cal Shell's friend in the post, keeping it a 2-1 game there.
Puck takes a visit to the post. Cal Shell, a happy man.
And that one goes back behind the net. Dickinson's going to cut him off and keep the play alive for Oswego. He's going to chip that one up to Gato, to Rocco. That one goes up to Lease, and Lease is just going to dump that one down in. Addison's racing for the puck with Bovair there. Down in the corner, it's tied up once again. A lot of tie-ups in the corners so far in this game. Gato catches that one, throws it to himself. Cahill coming down. He's just going to dump it down in. Goes off the skate of Glazer. Cahill, wrecking crew out there. He's just running all around the ice that he can't be stopped. Wormuth tries to pinch, but he over judges that one. Semrad's going to race him back to the puck, and he'll win it. He'll take it behind the net, coming up the ice with it. Semrad's taking this one himself, coming down, wheeling with speed, trying to find somebody in front, can't do so, just goes off the side of the goal. Arcan's going down into the corner with a Morrisville player. Cahill tries to keep that one in, and Semrad keeps it back down and throws it back down below the net. Cahill trying to find Arcan in front, but can't find him. Cahill gets it back on the other side of the net this time. He's looking for Arcan in front, can't find him, but Arcan goes down to grab the loose puck. Morrisville's going to manage to get that one out, and that's really the first time we've seen Oswego dominate play in their own zone, but he gets beaten out to that one by Jones. Jones is going to throw that one in front, and Shell with the save. Arcan goes into the corner there. He throws a hit. He goes down to the ice. Picked up by Morrisville. And this has turned to a chippy game real quick. A lot of bodies being thrown as it's tied up behind the net once again. Clegg trying to get this puck out of the zone, and the Laker faithful's going crazy, Mike.
Yeah, this is turning into a dirty game, and I don't think these players are talking about how their Thanksgiving break went. I think there's some other choice words that are being said.
No Thanksgiving here at this game. And a great block by Clegg there, dropping down to a knee, keeping that one away from Shell. As Clegg's going to get it, he looks to find a pass, but that one goes off of Grosby's arm. Sleeth is just going to take this one back behind his own net. Quick stop and start. He'll start skating that one on his own. He's going to look up for DiCarlo. DiCarlo coming down. DiCarlo jumps around. What a play and another shot. But that one's blocked away by Creenan. Creenan playing a great game in net for Morrisville as Robillard just dumps that one in.
Yeah, you got to tip the hat off to Creenan because although the Lakers kind of had a rough start in the beginning, they had a lot of opportunities.
Abbott with a little bit of a stick work clinic there. Can't get anything going out of it. And a late hit. Ooh! And down in the corners, Robillard coming up his Bull. Bull tries to find somebody in front. He just tries to wrap around. Nothing comes out of that one. That's going to be skied. Back down into Oswego zone. Dickinson racing with Mott for the puck there. Dickinson will get it easily. Up to Shane Bull. Bull throws it in front. He finds Sleeth. Sleeth gets it over to DiCarlo, but DiCarlo cannot handle the puck. That one's turned over. A great play by Bull coming down to keep that one going, but no defender at the blue line there to keep that one in. Addison chases it back in his own zone. 1:55 left to go here in the second period of play. The Oswego State Lakers trail the Morrisville Mustangs 2-1 here on WTOP 10. That one's going to be picked up at the blue line by Addison, and Calabufo's got it. Calabufo throws it to McQuaid. McQuaid with a shot and a huge block by Hart.
Yeah, Hart using his body to block.
And no wraparound opportunity there. That one's just padded away by Creenan. McQuaid doing some work down in the corner, showing us off his inner Sidney Crosby with those tight turns. Calabufo still fighting for the puck there. And really the story of this game is just corner battles, and corner battles, Mike.
Yeah, it's just a battle of aggression. Whoever can come out of the corner with a puck. And
a big hit there. Rocco goes head first into the boards. Calabufo coming down. Calabufo with a shot opportunity. That goes off the shoulder of Creenan. Back up to Warmouth at the top. 53 seconds left to go in the second period. They'll bounce that one up off the glass. Chasing that one down. Oswego will get possession. They throw it up. Bunka tips that one down in. He can't possess the puck. And Morrisville's just going to wrap that one around. They're going to try to get a change.
Yeah, the Lakers wanted a goal right in the end of the second, but
they're looking for that goal opportunity as Dickinson's coming down. Dickinson stops and starts. He tries to drop it off for Cahill, but Cahill can't get it. Gato coming down the ice is Melso in a big hit in the corner there. Dickinson, he finds Grimshaw. Grimshaw with the goal for the Lakers in this game. 9 seconds to go in the second period. Gato tries to find Grimshaw, but he can't. 3 seconds left to go, and that will remain. The clock hits 0. And after 2 periods of play, the Oswego State Lakers trail 2-1 over the Mustangs. Shots 16-14. The second period was a lot closer of a game, Mike.
yeah, absolutely. And although the Lakers are still trailing by 1, I think their performance from the first period to the second period was night and day. They looked lackluster in the first period, but now they're really getting their bearings. They're keeping up with the Mustangs. And, yeah, I think they have a possibility to tie this game up and win this game if they keep playing like they're playing. They just got to strike. And a lot of the opportunities, Creenan has been playing fantastic, so they got to slip past him if they want to win this contest.
Yeah, and really, the Lakers, like you said, night and day difference there. They came out the second period, started off the second period a little bit slow, but then once they got that goal, it's like something a flame switched in them.
Yeah.
Something lit a fire under them, and they were just coming out on fire.
Yeah, the lights went off. I think they got inspired by all the teddies flying, and then the momentum was on their way. So I think the Lakers enter the third with the momentum. Let's see what they can do with it.
And this game has turned into a very physical one, without a doubt, as we are getting ready for the third period of play. We'll just have to wait and see what's in store. But in the meantime, we got some intermission report by Thomas Turgeon, Thomas Tallarino, and Luke Rosenthal after the break right there. So don't go anywhere here on WTOP 10.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I think you could build a house here with how many bricks are being laid in this game.
That is a rapid nosedive, and it is at the point of no return, guys.
Up to Dobson at the point. The cross-ice pass comes to Breeze, who's going to extend the lead to 3, but the Columbus Blue Jackets, they're not going down without a fight. Puck loose, out in front of net.
Welcome back to the best show on WTOP. I'm your host, Miss Meg Trivia. And I'm Donna.
We start things off in the pool as 4 members of the Oswego women's swimming and diving team have earned all SUNY honors. Oh, finally, we got that old music back. Welcome live inside the El Roker studio for the newest episode of Sports.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously, and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Well, the Teddy Bears did fly in that second period of play. The Lakers take one back to make it a 2-1 game going in the final period of play, making things rather interesting going this final frame. As we saw them, they let them fly. On our end, we were pretty fired up about that, but crisp high fives everywhere, you know? And then, on the other hand, the guys on the ice get to do their work and give a little cleanup for the community. Welcome back to the Perch. Second period Intermission Report. Thomas Sturgeon, Luke Rosenthal, and Tommy Tallerino back with you for our second to last final time here on the Perch to go in this second Intermission Report. And the Teddy Bears did fly, boys, and it was a lot.
Yeah, again, some excitement here in the Dev, something that this crowd desperately needed, something that this team desperately needed, to be able to come and change that deficit from down 2 now to down 1 heading into the third period. Makes it a much more manageable game here from here on out. Oswego, though, still has a large hill to climb, Tommy.
Yeah, they got that goal, and the roof came off this place. Yeah. The wheelhouse was rocking, some would say. You know, it made a 2-1 game, and that is a way better deficit to have than a 2-0. It's something that they can build off of going into the third period, look to try to get some more shots on goal and get another one to bounce in.
And Oswego, on the other hand, they do get the only goal in that second period of play. Trent Grimshaw from Ryan Dickinson and Tommy Cahill at 11:40. So let's talk about it. It really was a thing of beauty.
Oh, absolutely. Trent Grimshaw, the spark that this team needed desperately as we take a look right here. It goes from Cahill, Dickinson, all the way over to Grimshaw and back in the net, and that is what sent the Teddy Bears flying onto the ice. Like I said, something that this team desperately needed, and it's all for a good cause at the end of the day as well.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's a good cause. I hope these kids with these Teddy Bears have a very Merry Christmas after that.
We always hope for a very festive holiday from our house really here in Oswego to yours. But we look on the other end, on the defensive side of things, Cal Shell a lot more sound in that second period of play.
Absolutely, Cal Shell, and this is something that you needed to see. He lets up those 2 goals early, not what you're accustomed to seeing throughout this entire season. He's been really good in between the pipes through the first 9 games. He's racked up, if I can see it right here, he's racked up a ton of saves on the day and a bunch in that second half. Really what this team needs. Can't let up more goals than you already have to this team right here.
Yeah, you know, the defense kind of got in a rhythm there for Oswego in the second period. Cal Shell kind of got into a rhythm right there. They kind of got their legs under them again after having about a week off. Something to build off of right there.
And on the other end of the ice, the Morrisville goaltender did have a lot of shots to face in that second period. I don't know what Ed Gosick said to his team in the locker room, but it clearly was something to light a fire under him. He's been stellar to keep this team in this game.
Yeah, Ryan Creedon has been stellar all season long, has a 92 save percentage and 143 saves on the season. And the Lakers have 17 shots on goal thus far in the game. He really hasn't let up much, let up that one to Trent Grimshaw, but other than that, he's been a stud in goal, and that's also a testament to how good this Morrisville defense has been playing as well.
Yeah, this Morrisville defense, they're kind of getting rid of the shots off rebounds here for Oswego, and it's making it harder for Oswego to find shots in the back of the net. shots on goal. 40 shots in the game, but only 17 on goal, like you said.
And on the other hand, though, the Lakers are still trailing on the scoreboard. It doesn't matter how many shots you put on the board, it's how many goals you put in the back of the net. They still trail 2-1. Going in the final frame of play, on Oswego's end, what can you do to potentially tie this thing up? I mean, you look at it, it's 2-1. They really outplayed Morrisville in that second period, but they still couldn't even things up.
Yeah, well, what was disappointing in the first period is that they looked sort of out of position and confused with the new lineups, with the new changes on the team. And they started to, sort of find their own there in the second period. The offense, doesn't matter who it comes from, needs to come from somebody, because you cannot let this game slip. In the very competitive SUNY Conference, you can't drop one when you're 5-0, especially to a Morrisville squad. You're looking at going from maybe number 12 ranked all the way down, maybe 15, and that's not good for these Lakers.
Yeah, conference matchups, those are the ones you want to win most, in my opinion. Those are the ones that matter most. This Oswego, you got to play fundamental hockey. You got to stay out of the penalty box. You got to get shots on net, but you also got to play in transition, like I've been saying. If they're able to find some opening holes in this Morrisville defense, they may be able to find the back of the net again.
When we talk about improvements going into the final period of play, there's always room for improvement, right? I mean, at the end of the day, there's no one's perfect in life. No team is perfect in life unless you're Hobart right now sitting at 8-0. But for Morrisville, they do allow a goal. How do they really try and pad off this Oswego really frenzy offense in a way?
Well, Oswego's been sort of playing sloppy, especially on transition offense, on fast breaks. They haven't really been able to find much there. The passes aren't getting to where they need to be. Things are getting blocked, getting tipped away. And I think Morrisville's been doing a great job in that aspect defensively, and they just need to continue doing that, getting in the passing lanes, just not letting them towards the goal, allowing just a short-handed goal off a rebound. They can't do that. They have to be disciplined, and I think they'll have a good shot of taking this one.
Yeah, you said it best, staying disciplined and getting rid of the shots on rebound. They've been blocking a lot of shots, staying in the passing lane, and they have to just not break down. They can't beat themselves here. They got to win more face-offs too. 18-3 differential in the face-off. Get a little bit more puck on your end, and you got yourself a win here if you're Morrisville.
And Luke and Tommy, both of you guys touched up on transition, how they struggled with transition, but once they get down the offensive zone, they're all over Morrisville. They're moving the puck well. They're getting quality opportunities on goal. It's just getting in there to begin with is always the hassle.
Absolutely. They're always, it seems so close. You saw there's a nice toe drag by, I believe it was Ryan Dickinson, right by the goalie. Didn't quite get it to go behind him into the net. And that's what it's sort of been this entire game, is those almost opportunities. You just are at the right spot, doesn't quite go your way, and that's going to happen from time to time, but good teams overcome things like that, and Oswego has been a good team this season. I expect that to change.
Yeah, they're going to find the back of the net, in my opinion, in this one. They're going to look for that extra pass, try to make some open space near the goalie, and they'll get another one.
So he's saying move the puck just a little bit crisper,
just a little bit more,
and they'll find your way to succeed. But I mean, at the end of the day, though, we look around the SUNY, Brockport and Fredonia currently 0-0 at the end of 2. On the other hand, in the other Buffalo school, Buffalo State, they're square at 2-2 against the Geneseo Ice Knights. We knew they were going to come crawling back. They never really just fizzle out. But I mean, I got to get your thoughts. What does this mean for the SUNY? Morrisville holds. We don't even know what's going on in Western New York. Only time will tell. But this could be a huge shakeup when it comes to SUNY, and it's just one game.
Talk about Freaky Friday in the SUNY. I mean, every single team that was favored to win their games is just upside down right now. Oswego, Geneseo, Brockport, everybody. This would absolutely shake up the SUNY, shake up the standings, shake up the national rankings as well, as Sweet Caroline plays behind us, Tommy.
Yeah, I haven't seen this many upsets since my March Madness brackets, I gotta say. This is Freaky Friday, like you said. It's the SUNY's up to grab. It's a dogfight right now.
It is a dogfight, and dogfight is what Oswego's going to need to capture the huge 2 points tonight. But when we come back, it's the third period of play with Kyle Spizak and Michael Shetler on the call. Stay tuned.
All across the country, people are coming together to speed up what we can learn about health. The All of Us Research Program is calling on 1 million people to join us as we try to change the future of health. For your family, for future generations, for all of us. Visit joinallofus.org and find out how you can become 1 in a million.
Our son Arjun was born with cystic fibrosis. CF is a genetic disease that shortens lives. When the foundation was founded in 1955, children with CF rarely lived long enough to attend kindergarten. Today, thanks to the foundation's groundbreaking research, advocacy, and care, some people with CF are attending college, getting married, and starting families. We've made amazing progress, but until a cure is found for all people with CF, we will not stop. Help us add tomorrows. Visit cff.org today.
Is there a danger hiding in your home? Unused opioid medicines could harm your family. Find your unused opioid pills, patches, or syrups and learn how to dispose of them safely at fda.gov/drug disposal.
And welcome back to the wheelhouse for third period action. The Oswego State Lakers taking on the Morrisville Mustangs. Here on WTOP 10, I'm Kyle Spizak, joined by Mike Shetler. And Mike, running over that second period, really a whole different story.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I have mentioned, night and day, and the Lakers are coming into this third period, and they are hungry. They are tired of getting embarrassed by the Mustangs this game. They're looking for a win here, Kyle.
And we take a look over at the period summary. Last period, 17 shots on net for the Lakers, 13 for Morrisville. Both 0-1 on the power play, but look at the face-offs.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. You look at a stat line like that, and you'd assume that the Lakers are up in the score, but it's quite the opposite. 17 shots on goal compared to the Mustangs 13. Mustangs on top with a one-goal victory, or one-goal lead.
As we prefaced before the game, their stat lines look very similar, but their records are quite opposites. Oswego 7-2 on the year, Morrisville being 3-5 on the year.
Yeah, absolutely. A totally different start to the season for both teams, but they are neck and neck right now, and we're going to see who has more heart, and it's going to be very, very evident early on right now.
In 20 minutes to decide the fate of this game as the Lakers win the face-off right off the bat. Trying to dump that one down in. They can't do so, but Bunka picks it back up in Oswego's zone. He'll rim it off the boards, and that one's just going to be tossed back into Oswego's bench. Face off in the neutral zone.
That Gosick going to chuck the puck over there.
This ain't an intermission. This isn't chuck-a-puck time out here. But, you know,
always alert.
Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, man.
Absolutely.
As the Lakers get ready to take the face off here. Morrisville takes that one back, 1 to Hart. Bovair is going to throw that one back over to Hart. He's just going to chip it up, and Abbott's going to stop that one. But Robillard's going to push it back down in the zone, chased down by Sleeth. Bovair is just going to launch that one up the ice, and Bunka has to chase that one back down into Oswego's zone. He tries to get a D-to-D pass, and an opportunity for Morrisville there on a miscue. But that one was stopped by Shell, and bringing it up the ice is Bull. He's just going to dump that one down in, but it's stopped by Abbott. Samaro coming down in, but Semrad takes that one into the feet of Sleeth. Sleeth's coming up with a little bit of speed. He's going to drop it back to DiCarlo. DiCarlo looking for something to do with it. He's just going to take it in, and he's going to lose the puck down in the corner.
Yeah, greeted by a world of defenders there.
As that one's thrown back down into the zone by Bull. Chased behind the nets. DiCarlo gets a stick on that one. He gets the puck. He's trying to throw it in front for Bull, but it's stopped by Mott. Back up. Samrad picks that one up. He one-hands it around. He's wheeling down the corner. He'll take it back behind the net, and that one's lost. But Calabufo picks it up. Calabufo with a start and stop. Going back the other direction. That one goes right on the stick of McQuaid, and it's back in front. Woo. Taken down by Grasby. Warmouth is going to pick that one back up behind Oswego's net. Looking for something to make out of this. Warmouth's going to come up. He tries throwing it up, but he can't find McQuaid. Semrad's just going to take that one back down, and he's facing some heavy pressure right off the bat from Melzo.
Semrad just gets dropped in the corner there.
And Warmouth's just going to throw that one back down. Semrad picks it up behind the net. He's going to drop that one off for Warmouth. Warmouth throws it up. McQuaid throws it over to Calabufo. Calabufo coming down the wing. He gets a shot, but that one's sticked away off a deflection from Della Civita.
Yeah, that puck going airborne there. Calabufo, you know, they say putting a little too much mustard on that shot.
Little bit too much as it deflects into the netting in front of the Oswego faithful. The Laker faithful, they came out in numbers here tonight.
Oh, yeah, we got a strong bunch out here, and they're anticipating a Lakers win. Oswego Lakers going to try to provide that for them.
Grimshaw with another opportunity, but that one goes just wide on the one-timer. Addison's going to kick that one back down in, but broken out is Lease. Lease is coming down. Lease is going to get a shot. Waffle boarded away by Shell.
Great save.
And a hit there on Grimshaw. That one's going to be thrown back down in by Della Civita. Addison battling in the corner. He's got some heavy pressure on him. Grimshaw's going to throw that one. He tries to find Cahill, but it goes into his skates, and Morrisville throws that one back down into their own zone. Grimshaw's going to put that one up to Gato. Gato gets it to Cahill. That one's a bit of a bouncing puck. He can't corral it down into his stick. Grimshaw just throws that one back down on net. Nothing comes out of that. Black picks it up for Morrisville. Jones on Robillard with some pressure, but he gets it over to Gato. Gato's just going to backhand that one down into the corner with some fast pressure from Noah Bull. Thrown in front over to Jones. Jones coming down the near side wing. He's going to take a shot. Routine save for Shell.
Yeah, that one's every day for Cal Shell. Not letting that one get past him.
Down back into the zone and an opportunity there, but it goes back behind the net. Arcan ties up a Morrisville player.
Arcan embracing.
And Bull's going to bring this one up, but it's stopped immediately. Mott's taking it the other way for Morrisville now. Mott coming down with a little bit of speed. He's going to stop and throw a shot, and that one's stopped by Shell. Bodies flying behind the net. Nobody getting clear possession of the puck as it's still going back and forth. And really the story of this game, as we've said, is just corner battles, and behind the net.
Yeah, corner battles and more corner battles. That's really the story of the game.
And Semrad with a shot there, and that one just pushes wide. No offsides call.
Semrad has been hungry for a goal, and he's been so close, getting closer each attempt.
And Noah Bull shaking up a little bit on that play, limping off the ice. But Semrad's coming up the ice with the puck there. He finds Sleeth on a close pass. Sleeth with a shot, and that one goes off the chest of Creenan. Glazer with the puck. And a good back check from DiCarlo, lifting his stick and keeping that one back down in. Bull's going to chase it down in the corner. Morrisville with a breakout opportunity there. Glazer's not able to pay attention to where the puck was going there, and DiCarlo gets it. DiCarlo's going to throw it over to Sleeth. Sleeth's just going to throw that one on net, but it misses wide. Dickinson with a shot. That's going to be thrown back down in to Sleeth. Sleeth gets pushed into the boards. DiCarlo gets a stick on that one. Messes up the momentum for Morrisville a little bit there, but they are coming out, and they get it over to Valenti. Valenti with a shot on net, and that one gets pushed back behind the net. And this is just a back-and-forth game.
Yeah, so many close opportunities for both games. It takes mere seconds for the entire landscape of this game to change. Lakers gets on the board once. It's a totally different game. Mustangs get on the board. They run away with it, Kyle. It's really up to who gets the next goal.
Yeah, close contest here. Both teams giving it their all right now as Calabufo's coming down with a bit of speed. He's going to kick it back into the inside. Calabufo with a shot and a nice move to get some open ice. But that one goes off the pillows of Creenan.
Yeah, Creenan was right there for it. Bouncing right off the leg.
That one goes off the ref and thrown back down in by Tibbs. Back behind the net to Robillard. Robillard tries to get it in. That one's deflected, so no icing called there, but Creenan's going to come out and just throw it back up. Oswego gets the puck, but Calabufo will bring it back into the zone for a little bit of a regroup. Robillard taking it in on his own. Robillard's going to take a shot, but it's blocked by Hart. Down in the corner, Robillard falls. Calabufo's going to get the puck back behind the net. He tosses it up to Bunka. Bunka with a shot on net. That goes wide. Rocco's just going to wrap that one down around the boards. Oswego, even though they have the puck in the zone, they're not really getting good possession of the puck right now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you do when you're in the zone. You got to capitalize from it as
And a penalty will be awarded to the Lakers. So the Lakers will go up on the power play. Morrisville goes down a man here on a tripping call. That was number 17 of the Morrisville Mustangs, Rich Hart, out of Liverpool, New York. So kind of a local guy.
Yeah, local guy. Not a huge extensive hockey knowledge I have, but I know that you cannot do that. That is a clear penalty, Kyle.
Yeah,
no, you got a little bit of more hockey vocab than I do, and but yeah, that's not legal.
Yeah, they tripped him up right there, and the Lakers now go up on their power play, which their power play percentage, as we mentioned beforehand, has not been good so far this season. But Calabufo with a shot there. This is their second power play of the night, but this is their first shot on the power play. An abysmal first power play, no shots, and really spent a lot of it in their own zone trying to break the puck out.
Kyle, if there's a time to capitalize, it is right now. Mustangs are down a man. Oswego, this is their time to shine right now.
12:34 left to go in the period and 1:32 on the penalty for the Lakers. The Lakers are trying to get something going here, but some heavy pressure down in the corner. And Morrisville's going to get it back behind their net. That's Lindbergh. Lindbergh's going to try to ice it out, but he can't. Grimshaw is there to block it, but it does get out of the zone. They find DiCarlo on the far side. DiCarlo's going to drop it back to Calabufo. Back to Bunka at the point. He does a fake shot. Grimshaw, and that one is blocked by Lindbergh. Bunka back down. They're going to dump it down in, and Cahill tries to get that one, but he can't. Dumped back down into Oswego's zone. They'll get a quick change. Coming out is McQuaid, Sleeth, and Bull.
Yeah, Lakers haven't done anything right now off the power play. They got to get moving, and that's what they're doing right now.
47 seconds. McQuaid jumps it down in, trying to find Bull. Bull can't get to the puck in time. Goes down in the corner. That one's tossed up, but Addison reserves it at the top. But he whiffs on that one, and it goes back out of the zone, but Sleeth is there to reconnect the puck. Rocco coming around with some speed. He's wheeling this one himself. He's going to go back behind the net. He does a fake little move there. Goes back into the corner, trying to find a man on his team to get the puck to. Bull's going to get thrown down in the boards there, and it's dumped out again. The Lakers, another power play that's not going to result in a goal for them.
Yeah, like you said, another power play, nothing to show for it. The struggles continue for the Lakers on the power play opportunities.
Semrad's just going to dump that one down in as we come to even strength. The Morrisville player leaving the box now. Semrad has it over at the point. They've tried to find Sleeth in the middle, but it goes under the stick of Sleeth. Warmoth dropping back to find the trailer. Abbott gets it over, and a shot, and that one is stopped by Shell. Shell's going to kick that one back to Semrad. Semrad's just going to throw it around, trying to find Arcan, but instead Carlisle finds it at the point. Bouncing puck in the front of the net, and then Warmoth is able to get that from Oswego, trying to get it out of the zone. Passes it over to Arcan, but it goes right back to Morrisville, and this is a chance for Samaro. He finds Abbott on the other side, and Abbott puts that one right into the chest of Shell. Shell does not have his glove. He is playing without a glove right now, open hand, and they're just able to dump that one out of the zone. There is no icing call, though, as Shell does get his glove back now. Really scary moment there for the Lakers.
Yeah, but the heart of Shell, he did not care. He was still right in front of that net. If he's got to lose a hand, he'll do it for the Lakers.
Really showing his commitment to this team there. You know, I would be scared to play without my glove personally, but that's just me.
He was not timid at all. He was still right in front of the net waiting for that puck to come his way.
And they're trying to break it out there, but Sleeth whiffs on that one. But it manages to get up to Bunka and offsides there. And the Lakers kind of looking a bit discombobulated out here, not playing as a unit.
Yeah, they're looking discombobulated and looking a little bit gassed there. You see Shane Bull coming off the sideline. He was tired there, and see, look, the Lakers, it seems that the momentum has quickly left just as soon as they had it.
And Gato will be taking the faceoff for the Lakers, but it's one back to Hart of Morrisville, and they'll kick that one out into the neutral zone. Robillard's going to just dump that one down and over. Grimshaw's chasing it into the corner. Grimshaw throws a hit on Bovair. Morrisville's just going to chuck that one up, and it's going to go down the length of the ice. No icing, waved off. Gato throws it up to Cahill. Cahill to Grimshaw. In front, bouncing puck in front, but nobody's there to connect on it. And Jones is going to throw this one up the ice to Grasby. Black down in the zone for Morrisville, but he throws it right on the stick of Grimshaw. He takes it back behind the net, and he's just going to fire it off the glass, try to get it out.
Yeah, he almost just sniped Gato there.
And Cahill just going to dump that one down in and try to get a change as DiCarlo pressures him now. DiCarlo has the puck back behind the net. He's going to throw it in front looking for Sleeth. Nothing comes there. Blocked away by Morrisville. Dickinson stops that one. He jumps up, but Morrisville dumps that one back down on net. Easy routine save for Shell. Battling back in the corner.
What do you know, Kyle? A little tussle in the corner. What else is new?
What else is new? That is not. And a miscue there. But nothing comes out of that. Ooh. And a big hit down in the corner. Bull.
Sit down.
Sleeth throws it down into the zone. And DiCarlo's going to be pressuring down on Valenti. Coming off the ice is Mott. Mott makes a move around Semrad. Semrad coming back. He's gonna curl back, look for a play, but that one is knocked down by Bull. Bull's just gonna bring it over into the corner, keep it away from the front of the net. Glove on the ice there as Bull gets thrown down to the ice, but DiCarlo's coming up with a little bit of speed. He's gonna try to make a move. DiCarlo not able to do anything with the puck there. It just gets lost into the corner. Morrisville picks it up behind their net. That's Lindbergh. He gets it up to Abbott. Abbott's just gonna chip it off the glass up to Mott. Mott's coming down. He's got a one-on-one, and he's going to try a spinorama. And that one's going to be stopped by Shell. You know, Mike, not often do you see a spinorama in hockey. That was kind of a rare sight to see.
No, that was pretty innovative. That was kind of dirty there. I thought, and if you would have capitalized on that, you could have put that on his highlight reel, but came up short. Cal Shell was right there ready for it.
Yeah, I was expecting him to just try to shoot it, use the defender as a screen, but he decided to go the fancy route on that and get a shot on net. As face-off goes down into the corner, Bunka takes a hit, but Robillard picks up the puck, and he's coming up the ice. He finds Calabufo streaking across the other side. Calabufo's going to take it back behind the net, take a hit. Morrisville's coming up with ice. Kaplan's going to throw it up, trying to find Grasby, and he stops real quick to avoid an offsides call. And McQuaid throwing the body around a little bit. Robillard's just going to chip that one out. Rocco's coming down. Rocco's got a one-on-one opportunity here. He's going to take it wide. He throws it in front looking for McQuaid, but that is sticked away by Morrisville. Morrisville's in front of the net defense has been really, really good this game, not allowing any second chance opportunities or in front of the net passes.
Yeah, shutting everything down, and opportunities, as you mentioned. Oswego's got a lot of them, and not much to show for it.
And a shot from Calabufo there just goes wide of the top left corner of the net. Back behind the net. Gato's going to rush that down in the corner, but it's picked up by Carlisle. Carlisle's going to chip that up, but it's going to be picked up by Addison. D-to-D pass over to Dickinson. Grimshaw can't handle that one. It goes to the stick of Lindbergh. Addison comes back to get that one, and Grimshaw gets a weird little hit there. And he kind of passes it back to Shell unintentionally, but no harm done there. That goes off the stick of Cahill and off the ref, so no icing call will happen. And it's thrown back down into Oswego's zone, picked up by Addison again, over to Dickinson.
Yeah, that ref has got his cardio in today.
Avoiding pucks like it's nothing. Gato comes down the corner there. He looks back door. He tries to find Cahill on an opportunity. It just can't connect. They're going to dump that one, and it goes onto the stick of Glazer. Glazer's coming down with a little bit of speed. He's going to dump that around Gato. He tries to throw it around the back of the net, but he whiffs on it. Cahill is going to take a tumble, but Bull's going to kick it over to Gato.
Lakers tumbling.
Gato's just throwing that one up to Dickinson. He's just going to dump that one in and get a change. The Lakers very badly need a change right now.
And you think, Kyle, as we just approach a little under 5 minutes, this is crunch time.
This is do or die for the Lakers now. They have to get a point on the board if they want to have a chance of either bringing this into overtime or trying to secure a point in this game. Bull's going to pick that one up. Looking for Sleeth. Sleeth takes a hit there at the blue line. Picked up back behind the net. Morrisville. Hart tries to kick it up to Jones. Jones is going to have a little bit of trouble. He takes a hit from Wormuth. Melso has the shot opportunity, and that one goes right into the chest of Shell. Bull's going to pick it up back behind the net, trying to get something going. He chips it up. That one goes to Sleeth. Sleeth walking it along the sideboards, and that one's just going to go up and be right into the trapper of Creenan. And a little bit of, not sure what's going on right now, a little bit of arguments between some players. Laker faithful getting into it. They weren't happy about that pushing and shoving down there.
That was not a play fight. That did not look too friendly, Kyle. It's a close game. It's two SUNY opponents. It's going to get chippy, and it's going to get extra chippy in the end of this game once the contest comes down to the wire.
Very close game. 4:09 remaining in the third period. Morrisville leads the Lakers 2-1. Shots 22-21 in favor of Morrisville. So really an even game both ways. Morrisville just got those 2 goals back-to-back in 10 seconds in the first period as Oswego tries to tie the narrative here. Coming down on the side is McQuaid. McQuaid's going to throw that one back up to the point to Bunka, but he kind of just whiffs on it and gets it over to Robillard. Abbott's going to pick that one up down in Oswego's zone. Bunka pushes him out to the side. Abbott can't do anything with that. That's going to escape the zone. Mott gets it at the blue line, though. Back down in behind Oswego's net. That's going to be picked up by Samaro. Mott has it. He's going to throw it over to Carlisle in front. And Samaro with a shot opportunity, and they get it. They manage to keep it out of the net. In front of the net, a lot of chaos there. Cal Shell stands on his head, keeps everything from going in.
Great bailout from McQuaid there. Dangerous territory.
And a shot there, and that one goes off the side of the net. In front of the net, McQuaid has it. McQuaid's just going to try to kick it up over to Rocco. Rocco looking for Calabufo on the far side. Calabufo's just going to dump that one down in. And a delayed call as the linesman has his arm up. And this is going to be a power play for the Lakers going into the last 2:57 of the game.
Now or never, Kyle. They have the power play. It is now time to see this Lakers 7-2 team against Morrisville. Can they tie this game up? Can they show heart? Can they take this next 2 minutes to get on the board and get back into this game? It's now or never.
Now or never it is with 2:57 left to go in the game. A 2-minute power play for the Lakers. Morrisville will have a choice on what player they send to the box, my apologies, because the penalty was given for too many men on the ice. So, as we will wait for Morrisville to decide what player will be sitting in the sin bin, it appears that they will be sending number 25, Gerbis.
Yeah, that's when the strategy comes in. They decide, who wants to be on the ice for the crucial part of this game. And Gerbis, sorry, bud, you're going to be off. Entering the sin bin.
Stevie Gerbis is in the box for Morrisville as Oswego takes a power play here. No opportunities in their first 2 power plays, but now they really have to get an opportunity if they want a chance to stay in this game. That one goes over the stick of McQuaid, though, and Rocco's just going to dump that one down in the corner, facing some pressure from Hart. Bull's going to throw it back up to the point to Addison. Rocco back over to McQuaid. Addison. Rocco trying to find a shot. McQuaid with a shot, and that one's blocked by Morrisville. That one will be sent down the length of the ice. Shell is going to regroup that one, and he's just going to let that one be picked up by Addison back down in their own zone. Up to Sleeth. Oswego's got to move with some speed here. Not much time left in this game. Trying to tie it up. Calabufo goes back behind the net, trying to find something to do with the puck, but he's instantly faced with some pressure. Throwing up, Bunka keeps that one in of his ankle, and a weird play there with Jones having his hand in the face of Grimshaw, but no penalties called there. A minute left on the power play for Oswego. No shots have come out of this one so far. The story of the day of this Lakers power play.
Yeah, once again, the Lakers seem to not be doing anything with the power play in less than 2 minutes. Something's got to change.
And Calabufo's going to pick that one up. They're going to throw it over to the far side to Grimshaw. Grimshaw does a stop and start move, trying to offset the defense. And coming down, Oswego has an empty net. They've taken an extra player, a 6-4 man advantage, and that one's going to be shot in net, and 3-1 lead. Morrisville takes the lead on a shot from Mott.
Unbelievable. Kyle, decision making there. Right call, wrong call. Desperation attempt for the Lakers to get a lot of men. What happened?
I think it's a smart play for the Lakers. You're down. There was only a minute and a half left to go in the game as we take a look at there's no replay. My apologies there. You know, I think it was the right play to make. You have the power play opportunity. Your power play hasn't been going all day. Get Shell off the ice. Get another player on. Try to use that 6-4 man advantage to your advantage.
Yeah.
But the Lakers just couldn't keep the puck out of the neutral zone. That gives them the opportunity to come down and get the empty net goal. Unfortunately, Shell, that is not his fault as he comes back back over.
Yeah, desperate times come from desperate measures, and sometimes they don't work out. In this case, it certainly did not.
As they pull Shell again, trying to get an opportunity here. Samrad with a shot. That one's blocked in front by Hart. A lot of blocked shots by this Morrisville defense. They have really been outstanding this game, not allowing anything to get in front of their goalie, Kreenan. And that one's just going to be dumped back down in. 42 seconds left to play. The Lakers have 40 seconds to get 2 goals. Not impossible. We saw Morrisville do it earlier in the game. But Jones is going to be coming down. Tibbs, my apologies. Tibbs is going to be faced with some pressure. Oswego has to get a move going right now. 30 seconds left to go in the game. Rocco's coming down with some speed. He's trying to get in front of the net. He gets down into the front. He takes a shot, but it's blocked again by Hart. Hart has been a blocked shot machine so far this game. Addison looking in front for DiCarlo. That one's going to bounce out of the zone. Oswego has to regroup quick. 10 seconds left to go in the game. Morrisville leads 3-1. Sleeth is just going to dump that one down in, and the Lakers are not going to be able to pick up the points here as they drop to the Morrisville Mustangs here today. And a surprising win, and we kind of see Morrisville's team going at the Laker faithful.
Yeah.
This was a very, very contested game. A lot of emotions going in this game. We saw it get super chippy at the end.
Yeah, you can see the Mustangs are hyped as they stun the world. Kyle, if I would have told you that it would be a 3-1 victory, I mean, this is absolutely insane. What an upset for the Mustangs, and what an absolutely disheartening loss for the Lakers.
Yeah, really, there was really nothing to say about this game other than Oswego just got outplayed. That first period really killed them, giving up those 2 goals back-to-back within 10 seconds. That put them down early in the game. And Oswego's really never able to recover after that. They had some opportunities. The passing wasn't there today. The shots weren't there. But at the end of the day, they do lose the 2 points up from this game. And this should be interesting to see how the SUNYAC rounds out after this.
Yeah, outplayed, outsmarted, outhearted, uncharacteristic gameplay from the Lakers. And you got to wonder, Kyle, it's going to be tough to bounce back, but Lakers still sitting at 7-3. A lot of time to recover.
Yeah, it's still early in the season. They can bounce back, but you've heard enough of our voices. We've been talking all game. We're going to throw it over to the perch. We have Thomas Tallarino, Thomas Turgeon, and Luke Rosenthal. Boys, take it away.
Kyle Shetler, thank you as always. Welcome back to the perch for the post-game report. Thomas Turgeon, Luke Rosenthal, and Thomas Tallarino. Well, boys, this one stings if you're an Oswego State Laker, to say the least.
Yeah, beyond disappointing loss for these Lakers who have aspirations of greatness for this season, not just in the SUNYAC, but overall in the national rankings. Not what you want to see, especially to this Morrisville squad. Only the second ever loss to Morrisville for these Oswego Lakers. And it was a tough outing all game long.
Yeah, this is a game that you cannot drop if you're Oswego. These are the games you have to win. You have to beat up on the teams that are not going to be later on in later March you're going to be playing. This is the first loss for Oswego in 10 years to Morrisville. Not a good game.
Absolutely, and it's a tough one to say the least. Morrisville, a team that did play on Wednesday. The fatigue never showed in that game. They played all the 60 minutes, and that has been an issue for Oswego State. It's playing that full 60, and they've overlooked their opponent not once but twice now in a row when it comes to, they can't beat the horses, it seems. They can't beat Skidmore, and they can lose to Morrisville tonight, so it's definitely tough, and you got to question yourself, did they underestimate Morrisville going into tonight?
Absolutely, and you're hitting your midseason low right now after starting off incredibly hot, getting your first win against Geneseo in forever and looking really good coming into last week, and now you're getting outshot on goal by Morrisville 25-22. Still bad on the power play, 0 for 3 tonight. And they killed faceoffs. Like, this Oswego team had the ability to win this game. And if it weren't for those 2 goals that they let up in the first few minutes, it could have been a different one. But that was going to be a tough hill for the Lakers to climb, and it ended up being so.
Yeah, the 0 for 3 on the power play really killed them here. We had questions going into this game. How's it going to work? We've seen the past 2 games, power play, it's looking on the ups. No offense on the power plays this night.
And we talk about lessons learned by the Lakers. They're going to need to learn those lessons fairly quickly, as they have a very quick turnaround. They not only the Teddy Bear Toss here, but the Teddy Bear Toss down at the Odd in Utica tomorrow. The Pioneers, a very strong team from the 3-1-5 and another ranked opponent. So if anything, if you're Oswego State, this is a must-win for tomorrow. A ranked opponent, you lose against an unranked opponent that is not historically good, and the SUNYAC not historically good in Division III, and now you play a ranked opponent in their own barn tomorrow, a big test, and really a must-win situation to really not only character, but for the poll as well.
You said it all, back-to-back losses going into this game against Utica. It's going to be a tough out. Their back is up against the wall right now. They were at the top of the SUNYAC. They were the top dogs heading into this past weekend, and now they're starting to slip a little bit. It's going to be a big character test for these upcoming games for these Lakers to try and climb their way back up to the top.
Yeah, that Utica game after this loss, it makes it a must-win even bigger now for Oswego. It's just something you didn't want to have happen going to Saturday, because Utica, going already into it, is a tough challenge. They're number 3 in the pairwise, I believe, right now, and it just adds another layer to it.
And this is going to be a big test for Oswego State, and around the SUNYAC, Geneseo getting the job done against Buffalo State. Brockport also falling to Fredonia, so it's really just upset central. 2 teams at really the top of the SUNYAC going down tonight. What does that mean for the SUNYAC standings? It's going to mean a lot. Going into the final weekend, Fredonia and Buffalo State, Oswego will go there for men's hockey. But on the other hand, the women's hockey team did go to Buffalo State today. They will be our next broadcast going into tomorrow when the number 4 ranked team in the country, the Plattsburgh Cardinals, come to town. Puck drop scheduled for 3 p.m. Pre-game show with Alex Brooks, Kyle Spizak, and Thomas Tallarino back here on the Perch live at 2:30. But that'll do it for us. Thomas Turgeon, Luke Rosenthal, Tommy Tallarino, Kyle Spizak, and Michael Shetler in the Perch. Our senior camera woman over here, Jill Plant, who has done awesome for us. Producer Jacob Bradley, director Mike Griswold, and all of our crew. This is Thomas Turgeon saying goodnight.